Hello.
Oh, hey there. Oh,
Hello.
hey,
Hello.
hi there. I can hear you. And I can hear so much 8-bit Kansas. Oh,
Hey, everybody. Are we live? Are we live? There we go.
all right. There we are. There we are. I guess I'll do this. Look at that.
I know
I'm
I'm going to leave mine on
Okay.
because last time
Oh, yeah.
I turned it down and I forgot to turn it back up and you were trying to do cool stuff.
Well, I just have to remember.
And I have to
That.
hit record when we get
Oh, yeah.
close.
Yeah, and I have to do that. Wait, no, that one. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey there. It's van time. Or, just pre-van time.
Yeah.
Good to see ya.
This is where you get to talk dirty in the van.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got to clean it up.
Oh, no. This is getting out of hand. And now I want Whoppers, Sketchy. Thank you.
Already? What's happening?
They're eating Whoppers. And now I want Whoppers.
I feel like I need a device to watch the chat.
Sure.
I can do it on my phone.
Yeah. You can. And then the van full of candy could be in the chat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Or
that's
not.
on that device.
Oh, okay. Well, whichever. Then the
There's so many devices.
Dirt Pirate can be in the chat.
Yeah, let's do Dirt Pirate.
All right,
Let's not overcomplicate what I've already overcomplicated.
Is that okay? That's better. That's better.
Hello.
Make sure we get enough
Hello.
me here. Do I need to tilt down a little bit? Maybe.
Hello.
Am I gonna? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna make this a
Yeah.
problem. Oh, this is gonna be a problem.
That's all right.
There we go. So I guess we weren't quite ready, but here we are anyway, guys, because we love you, and we like to show you warts and all.
What
The
did you
inner
say?
workings. Yeah.
Did you say warts?
Warts and all. That's the phrase.
Oh.
It's the phrase that pays, guys. If you want to win $1,000 in your mailbox,
$5 Starbucks card, first caller. Hey, you know what?
actually,
You know what? I'm gonna throw out an offer.
yeah,
I got $5.
call in, leave a voicemail, and maybe you could win with the phrase that pays. You tell us the phrase. We don't know what it. Hey, all right there. We got Chad. We got Whopper Sketchy. You son of a. Oh, I want Whoppers. I didn't get Robin's egg, or did I have Robin eggs? Yes, I did have a bag of Robin eggs, but I didn't have the big ones.
For Easter,
Yeah, I had the mini Robin eggs.
who is the is that Cadbury?
It's
kn-
Whopper. It's
Oh, Whoppers.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought Cadbury's also had the small, crunchy
they have
robin egg too.
They're not Robin eggs. They're mini eggs.
With juice inside.
They weren't juice.
With the goo?
No,
Okay.
they're the chocolate. They're just a chocolate egg with I think a
Just
little bit of a
chocolate.
shell.
Okay.
Yeah, not the same. Not the same.
Absolutely not. You got to get that foil and that little piece of foil that just sticks to the.
Oh no, I'm still the superior choice. And we're
What?
not even in the show, guys. We should be.
Go live.
More Easter hot takes. The superior choice. I mean, I love a Cadbury cream egg, but I love Robin eggs. They're
And that's
basically
Whopper.
They're basically Whoppers with a hard
Yeah,
candy shell.
yeah,
on it.
yeah. I've had those.
Yeah.
I love.
But the mini eggs are Cadbury chocolate, just chocolate with a hard shell.
Okay.
So those are different.
Yes. Hi, Sketchy Works.
And these,
Look at I'm in the chat. It's weird.
look at that.
I'm gonna be I can't do all these buttons.
That's why I keep an eye on
Yeah.
it. You can check in
I'll check in.
when you've got downtime.
Hi, look at everybody's talking about.
But yeah, you're too in control of the flow of the show. So you gotta be in charge over there. Oh, we can't see that logo. That's okay. Because the wonderful license plates are covering up, and gosh darn it, those license plates are good. I like those. Those came out well.
You could just have that over my face for all I care.
Yeah, Chadlet. That's the Dirty P. That's Jason.
Dirty pee. Dirty pee pee. I cannot take a drug test for you. Well, actually, I could.
Well, yeah. Oh, and Poor's here. All right, so we got a handful of people already. I know you guys just aren't used to us starting on time.
Being professional.
Yeah, just our punctuality is off.
Yeah.
And by which we mean we're actually on time for a change. So, am I hydrating poor? I'm triple fisting here. I've got the tea, I've got the coffee with the Cuts mug.
Show the other one.
And you have to balance it out
That's
with
the
a
hair
little
of the
bit of White
dog.
Claw.
Right there.
Yeah,
Hair of the
bit
dog.
a
Gotta
little
have
bit.
it. You really have to have it.
Yeah. If you haven't had good, strong poured vodka drinks in a while, apparently it'll catch up with you. To be fair, I did basically have this jar full of vodka.
Oh, like only?
Well, there was ice, but then I used this to pour into the other
But still, it's like
that I
a
mixed.
quart.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
like
I had
2
4
wine bottles
like
size.
3 cups, 24 ounce, at least 24 ounces.
That's a good night.
But I thought
that is a Tuesday night.
no, it's a Tuesday at Stab. But I thought since I poured it in with ice to cool it off, I thought it would cut it a little bit. So it was still like, it wasn't quite 50-50. It was 40-60.
Yeah.
Vodka to.
Because you want to
to
taste
mix.
the alcohol.
Yeah. Well, I don't necessarily want to taste the alcohol.
Oh,
I want
well, that's
to,
the difference. I always want to taste it. I want to know. I don't want to be
No, it's-
pretending I'm drinking juice and then, what's going on?
My
here?
favorite is when I've mixed it just so that I can't actually taste the alcohol, and it's just all of a sudden, oh, there it is. Oh,
Okay.
I've been drinking a mason jar full of flavored vodka. All right, so yeah. Oh, Mac Dave's here too.
Mac Dave.
Mac Dave.
That's the only way I can say it.
Yeah, of course. That's the only way that it should be said. Yeah, no, number 3 wasn't a little bit of vodka, just a little bit of White Claw to bring us back into balance, you know. And I got to drink the ones that aren't selling very fast, so
Got
Tangerine.
to. You've got to.
I do. We can't. It's out of balance, guys.
What was the other one I had? I think I grabbed a passion fruit last week.
Yeah.
Man, I thought I liked passion fruit, and that was on the bitter side.
Yeah.
And I know that they're not bad. I just know because then I had, okay, here's the thing. You bought passion fruit June Shine cocktails,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So then a day or two
And then I
later,
regretted it because I forgot. Oh,
Right.
shit, I hate these passion fruit drinks.
right. And I remember you were talking about it.
Yeah.
So that day or 2 days later, I went to my local grocery store and they had June Shine, but it wasn't the cocktails. It was the hard kombucha.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the passion fruit orange guava. And I was like, ooh, that sounds great. And the passion fruit was just too bitter for me. I don't know if it's a getting old thing
Oh.
because I feel like I used to really like passion fruit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe they just make it taste different in a snow cone. I don't know.
Yeah. I thought I liked passion fruit. I'm not sure why. Oh, because aren't hurricanes passion fruit based? I made a picture of hurricanes last year for Mardi Gras, not this year. And I
don't
actually
think
got
so.
a jug, a carton of passion fruit.
Oh, maybe.
juice. I think that's what it was. But passion fruit in like these White Claws and that shine stuff, not good. Not good. It has the tropical dirt taste,
Yeah.
and I don't like that.
It's like, ooh, this is
Like mango.
terroir.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
So any of those tropical flavors just taste like, oh, this is like fruity dirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you think passion fruit, orange, guava. It's like I want it to be like Hawaiian punch,
Sure.
and it's not.
Yeah. Should have brought crackers and some of our butter. Oh yeah. Poor made some butter last night.
Made butter?
Yeah. I mean, it's just cream and
Oh.
salt. So just whipped the hell out of it. It was pretty good. I like my butter saltier, so I mostly ruined her butter.
Oh. Yes, orange juice, passion fruit,
Yeah.
lime.
Yeah, they were good. Now I want to have more hurricanes, but I'm supposed to be
Swap out
hardcore.
the. Oh, you're on a
I'm supposed to be
calorie.
and we'll get into that. I guess that'll be my thing. That's one
Okay.
of my things. I have another thing. Chad's never had a White Claw. I feel like there
You're not
might-
missing out
not really. No.
unless you're. You know when they're really good is when it's hot in summer and you're thirsty and you just want to
Sure.
pound something. you know?
Basically, all of the other hard seltzers are better than White Claw.
I like the Truly. Is that what
Truly?
it's called? Truly.
Yeah. My favorite are the Bang. The makers
Oh,
of
yeah.
the Bang energy drinks.
Yeah.
They do
I've seen those.
a hard seltzer, and they are so good. They taste so good.
Are they energy drinks as well?
No.
They're not energy seltzer.
It's just
alcohol?
Bang, the company.
Okay.
With
They
a
just have the
alcoholic
flavors.
seltzer.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're so good. Oh, they're
the-
so flavorful.
The only reason I don't buy them is because I associate
Sure.
what do you call it? Energy drink.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be like Four Loco.
Yeah.
You know, it's
But
like
they're
alcohol and
absolutely
I'm
not.
wired and
I got them when they were at Grocery Outlet because that's how I get most of my things
Yeah.
because I'm incredibly poor.
grocery outlet, you know what?
Yeah.
They rotate all their stuff and there's always something there that's like good. Like, and it's always at a really good price. And it's usually if you go there for their wine, if you like wine, holy crap.
Yeah.
You get $4 bottles of wine that are probably like $20 bottles of wine.
For sure.
And that's
then
when you snatch them all up because they won't
Yeah.
have it next
if
week.
it's ever at Grocery Outlet, get it all.
Yeah.
Because it won't be there again.
Get the whole case.
Thirsty. That's just a Corona at that. I mean, you can have your Corona when it gets warm out.
Yeah.
We did.
Those are
some-
easy to. And now Corona makes seltzer too. So it's you got the Corona seltzer and then you've got the Corona beer.
We are wasting so much content.
Flip the switch.
Seltzer talk with Van Full of Candy. All right.
Seltzer talk.
Oh yeah, and that's what I was forgetting. And not only are the wines at Grocery Outlet good, but you get them on the 20% off wine sale, and then
That's-
you're just
oh,
stacking
yeah.
stacks on stacks.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
That's when you stock up for the
Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market. That's what I haven't done yet for a commercial yet, and I've thought
Yeah.
I have to have a jingle for something.
Yeah.
We haven't done a jingle in a commercial yet.
I made kind of a jingle.
Yeah.
Just you haven't heard it yet.
Well,
Oh,
I thought
which one?
you had one that was. I thought you tried. No, maybe not.
That was I did a couple of jingles for a game, but I've been doing the kid toy commercials.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I don't have something at the end that says "Buy Mattel."
Yeah.
So this new one, I did a jingle, and I want to put music to it, like a little ding ding ding,
Sure.
but I didn't. But you'll still
we're gonna
hear it.
we're gonna
It's a
start
jingle.
composing our own music around here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to do something because as Poor has dropped in the chat here, Moist Beverages.
Oh yeah.
Exists.
I want to ask.
So.
I got a GoDaddy notification.
Yeah.
And it said Moist Beverage. I don't
She made
understand
it-
what I'm supposed to do with the email.
She just made us custom Moist Beverages Company at Moist Beverage Company or at Moist Beverages Inc.
Inc. Yeah.
Email addresses.
So that domain is part of. It's owned by.
Poor
By
has
Pour?
Moist Beverages Incorporated.
Okay.
It's technically the Moist Beverages Company, but you know what? Moist Beverages Inc. works.
even better.
That works.
But what do we do with it?
That could be just our official van email addresses.
Okay.
Because Moist Beverages is going to become like the main sponsor
All right.
of Van Full of Candy. I don't know.
Well,
We'll work-
okay. Now
we'll
that
work
I
on
know that. Okay.
I've been dropping Moist Beverages into the show. Like it's
Yeah.
Moist Beverages is the official sponsor of the entertainment calendars.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's the first one. I say
Okay.
it. I say it quickly.
Okay.
So it's been dropping in, and activity fluid.
Yeah,
is
I
from
remember that
Moist
one
as well.
Okay.
So I
gotta jump on the
dropping
Moist
in
bandwagon.
there. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Should we do the thing? I
Do
think
it.
we
Let's
might
just
as
do it.
well. Oh, let's get all limbered up and ready to go.
Lord.
Guys, I made so many good commercials this week. I'm sure, Jason, you got a couple in
I
too.
only did a couple, but
And the traffic is fun this week too. And then we got what do we have? We got that. We got that. We got that. Hell yeah.
there's
Back
so
to
much.
basics.
So
Back to
much.
basics.
We're getting back to our roots.
Hell yeah.
On show 9.
And then you were talking about had a couple more segment ideas. Are we still working on those, or did we just have to fall back on this for this one just to collect ourselves again?
Yeah.
Not that I mind any of this. I'm just saying we were talking about new. I need to roll out. I still have a segment idea. I just need to give myself enough
I just
time.
went back to what I know.
For sure.
My weeks are busy.
Yeah.
And so I was very productive Thursday
Mm-hmm.
and Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday was poop.
Yeah.
So
Well, my last minute, as I was telling people a couple times, my last minute got switched to Monday and Tuesday morning
Yeah.
rather than Tuesday night, how I usually do my work.
Yeah.
So I pumped out all of my work Tuesday afternoon
Yeah.
before Inside the Box. All right, guys.
Are we ready?
Sure.
I'm going to hit record.
We're going to do that.
You're going to hit a timer.
Once we get that going. Oh, and you said you made new bumpers and stuff too. So you did stuff.
I did a
too.
few.
You did
so
stuff.
Thursday I did a commercial. Friday I did the bumpers. Not a lot of work. And then I did another commercial yesterday. I did the Guess It sounds. And then I have to look up. It's just.
You're not
I wanted
working.
to do the audio in the front and
Sure.
the news at the end because I want it to be as current as possible. So,
Yeah, that
any
makes sense.
hoodles. Now
All
you
right.
guys know.
Sketchy says they're ready. So I guess
Oh.
that means we can start. So-
Live from the Stab Comedy Theater in Sacramento, California, it's the Van Full of Candy Show.
Hey, everybody. It is the Van Full of Candy Show, you lucky so-and-so.
You are welcome.
Oh, and we've got a van full for you today.
Yes,
what do
we
we got
do.
for today's show, Jason?
Well, we're doing our obligatory, is that the right word?
Sure, why not?
News, because everybody needs their news. We're going to switch back to trivia
Yeah.
because we got a lot of email that people were very upset
much.
that there wasn't a lot of points to be
So much.
earned
We got to get those points back.
last week. So, traffic,
We got some
the
traffic.
eye in the sky
Chopper
is
Tad's
back.
up there.
Yeah, and he's on fire again.
Yeah.
We're doing Guess It.
Get it.
And this time there is a theme, and I'll let you guys know
Okay.
when we get there.
Sure, sure.
It's not just random sounds
Oh.
in my garage. We're gonna come back to the old this or that and
Yeah.
get in touch.
Find our center.
Yeah, we lost out on that last week, which is fine. And
That's
then
all right.
and then that's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
that's going to be that. And yeah, we.
And all of the new commercials.
Oh, yeah. So many new
Yeah.
commercials. Got
5 brand new commercials.
sponsors in here. Some new ones, some of your favorites.
Yeah.
New Chopper Tad. And yes, I jumped our intros. Welcome to the Van Full of Candy Show. This
Welcome.
is Jesse.
I'm Jason.
And we got so much for you, as has just been outlined. But we got to get into it by, getting into it.
Let's
and
just
seeing,
get into it, though.
Seeing how our weeks have been. Hopefully you guys have had a good time. Nothing too stressful, nothing too outrageous, unless it was outrageously good. We don't
right.
mind outrageously good.
Yeah.
where we just hope against the having to fight fires in your own backyard.
Right.
That's the bar we're setting. If you can...
That's a good one though.
But if you can be below that, you had a pretty good week.
Yeah.
What excitement? What did we have? You said you had a couple.
Well, I had a
things.
couple of things.
Yeah.
One just happened like half an hour ago
Yeah.
out front.
Yeah.
So the theater / studio is located on Broadway,
Mm-hmm.
a very busy street.
Sure.
With a lot of people, and some people, have shopping carts and
Yeah.
don't have homes.
Sure.
But so I pull up on time.
Yeah.
Can we just let's
Nailed
get
it.
that out of the way?
Yeah, there's a lot
I
of
was on
going
time.
here.
I was parking right in front so I can unload all my stuff. Truck pulls up right next to me. I look over and it's got a bunch of signage.
And not only does it have signage, it's not like bumper stickers
No.
because I saw it as I was walking up. They are cardboard handwritten signs duct taped
Right.
to the side of this truck.
Right.
I didn't get a good look at what the
there's-
messages were.
There were so many.
Yeah.
And they were primarily conspiracy theory, sort of.
The message you need to get out is really far out of the norm if you can't find pre-produced, mass-produced
Right.
bumper stickers to express your thoughts.
Right.
You have to hand scrawl your madness on cardboard and duct tape it to the side of your
Right.
truck.
He might work at P&M Food Liquor because that's what they do for their signage
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he pulls up next to me and he stops and it's on a very busy street.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because he stopped because traffic was stopped. He pulled up next to me specifically.
Just idle.
So I look over and I see cardboard signs.
Hey,
I'm
bro,
like,
nice signs.
okay, first of all, something's
some
going
thoughts.
on.
Look at
Right.
you.
And the first one I saw said, "Have you told your children the truth?" And I thought, is this guy is he following me to actually is this sign for me?
Yeah,
to tell my children whatever the truth is.
Is the bed of the truck just loaded up with ammonium nitrate?
Right.
And
And so he rolls his window down and I'm looking and I'm thinking, oh crap. do I roll my window down? So I roll my window down. And he goes, "Hey, how's it going?"
Oh.
I'm like, "Hey, good."
Have you told your kids the truth yet?
"Hey, boy, have you read my signs?" So my first thought
Check
was,
out my literature. It's plastered all over the side of my truck.
right. And my first thought was, crap, did I cut this dude off?
Sure.
You know, and I'm not a crappy driver.
And you actually had similar trucks. When I walked up, you both had these
Right.
big, like 350 silver
right.
trucks or
well,
something.
mine's
or whatever.
just a F-150
Oh, okay.
Ford. His was, I don't think it was a Ford, but it was the same color.
Yeah, they were both like these
And
big
I thought,
silver-
hey, maybe he thinks I work with him. Or he's like, "Hey, you don't got your signs on your car, boy."
We're here. Take these and a roll of duct tape. I'll
Yeah.
see you. I'll circle the block, and when
Yeah.
you're ready, we'll march. We'll march up to the Capitol.
That's right. Funny you say circle the block. So
Oh, yeah.
he says, "Is there a McDonald's around here?" And I'm not super familiar, but I know I could see the sign, and I know that there's one down there. So I was like, "Yes, there's a McDonald's like 4 blocks away on the left." He's like, "Oh, okay, thanks," and he goes off. And I was like, "All right, well that was different." And so, and during that time, I'm doing some work stuff in my car, because I'm doing my job
Yes.
right before I take my lunch, and so then I see Jesse. You were across the street,
just
getting ready to
crossing over,
walk across the street, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." He's on time too. Holy crap! Wait a minute. Is this
happened?
truck pulling up next to me some sort of sign that something good is going to happen? So Jesse starts walking across the street, and the truck, the same truck with the signs, pulls up next to me again, but doesn't talk to me and pulls in front of me. And that's where Jesse is that's where you are at the
Yeah,
time.
it's just
And I'm like,
crossing in front of him.
he's going to run in. He's going to run you over.
Well, I was eyeballing him because he had the wheels turned out, so it was just all right. Does he know what he's doing? Am I gonna?
Yeah, so he kind of had me pinned in.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking at this point, I'm like, crap, something's going on, because I told him where McDonald's was.
And now he's back.
He left,
Just
and then
circle
he
the block.
just within 60 seconds,
Yeah.
he's back again, pinning me in. So I thought, I'm going to start my truck,
Sure.
and I'm going to be ready to go. So I was looking behind me. There wasn't a car directly behind me, and I was starting to creep back slowly. Because if this guy got out with like a machete or something ridiculous, or I was going to peel out.
Not
but then,
outside the realm. Yeah.
so then Jesse, you get all the way across the street, and you're like, "Hey," waving to me. I'm like, "Hey, hang on a second. We might be in trouble."
No.
I'm like, then I thought, does this guy listen to the show and he knows when?
Didn't realize the danger we were both in.
Yeah. So I stayed in my car, and I was going to tell you, I was going to warn you, but you kept going and you were safe.
Yeah.
And then he pulls off and he left again. Right. So I thought, all right, I'm going to get out. I'm going to go inside. And that's when I told you. And then I went back out and I grabbed my equipment, came back in. As I'm coming back in from the equipment grab, there's this homeless lady, and she's incoherent, but she's like, top of her lungs, screaming, and she's like
Welcome
5
Broadway.
feet away from me.
Yeah.
And I was like, something is
Yeah.
happening.
That's the mayor of Broadway.
Right.
That's,
Something is happening in my 30 feet of space right now, and it was weird. So I walk past her, and she's got big sunglasses. She's obviously homeless, and there's some mental health issues going on.
Sure.
And she continues past me. I get to the door to the studio to come back in. A car pulls up with 2 guys in it wearing construction clothing, but it wasn't a construction truck. It was like a little Geo Metro, whatever. It was a tiny little car.
All right.
And the guy in the passenger seat has his window down, and he's yelling at the lady who was yelling. He's like, "Were you talking to me?" And I thought, he's going to get out. They're going to get in a fight. I just want to get inside.
Yeah.
And so that was about an hour ago.
Yeah.
So
the
that was
start.
my exciting morning.
Yeah. This is Broadway, guys. It's,
Yeah.
It's why we don't get a lot of foot traffic.
Yeah. So
in the
then
theater.
I was thinking we should migrate the show over into the front stage, because for the people who are watching this live,
Jason
I
has
think it
floated
would
this
be
idea
I think
before.
it'd be a cool visual,
For sure.
right? And then
It's-
we would get some serious interaction
Yeah.
that we could,
It's your classic Today Show window set,
right?
basically.
but
yeah.
on Broadway.
But on Broadway, complete with just screaming, unhomed people walking
Yeah.
around in their
It's
blankets.
exciting.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it.
So before this gets off my screen, somebody has to write down drive-by conspiracies, because that'll be a commercial.
Okay.
I don't know about drive-by. I think I like drive-through conspiracies.
Okay.
So somebody maybe I'll remember it when I listen to the show back.
Where's my notes?
I'm not sure. And also, I thought we went over it last week, but well, we did maybe a couple weeks ago. The truck update, the service situation.
I was going to talk about that too.
Oh, were you? Okay, well then there we go.
Well, I had like 4 things. I was like, what's fun? You know, and nothing.
Well, people aren't this portion of the show.
Yeah.
We don't have to have fun necessarily.
True.
It can be our struggles.
True.
So that the rest of the show is just happy and we're enjoying life, guys. But yeah, a
so
couple people have asked
and
about
thank
truck
you for
updates.
asking.
Yeah.
I appreciate the input because it means you're listening and you care.
Exactly.
And I appreciate you.
Hmm?
So the update to the truck.
Yes.
This is kind of a side note of the actual update
Okay.
because I haven't called the insurance people yet.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm going to.
Oh.
But we'll see. I'm worried it's too late, but I don't think it should be too late.
Probably not.
But here's the thing. The other part of what happened with the service was I got that key.
Yes.
I got the master key
Yes.
that unlocks all
the golden key for the truck.
all the glitter of what happens in that truck. So as I said in the other episode, the key that I had programmed, I had limited myself to only being able to go 75 miles per hour. If you take your seatbelt off at any time, the radio shuts off. Okay. And there's a couple other things to it. So it's like training wheels.
Sure.
Like, you can't do this because you're dumb and you're too little or whatever the case.
Yeah. Just protect you from yourself.
Right.
Features. Yeah.
So I got the master key for an obscene amount of money.
Yeah.
Which I don't even want to talk about, but I needed it.
Sure.
So for 3 years.
You needed to be able to break the law willy-nilly.
Right.
And put everyone in
That's
danger.
what I did. So for 3 years, I've been limited to a max of 75 miles per hour, which is not bad, right?
Sure.
So I'm programmed to think that's as fast as I could go. So I'm in like the fast lane. And I'm going 75. And anytime somebody comes up behind me, I always pull over because I know that I can't go any faster.
Sure.
So
this time you'd had enough of that.
Well, yeah. So I'm in
Jason was out there racing for pinks.
Oh man. This is a Fast and Furious themed show, I'll tell you that one. So I'm in the fast lane and car comes up behind me and my training is get over, dummy, you know. So I get over and they pass me, but very slowly. I'm like, if you're going to pass me so I can get back in.
Sure.
And so they pass me really slowly, and then the car in front of me is going like 65, and I'm pinned. I'm like, have we cussed? Have I said the F?
I don't think so. I think we're good
I'm
so
gonna
far.
I'm gonna have to listen to it. So I get back into the fast lane, and I'm like, all right, well, you're only going 75, and as I'm creeping up, I'm trying to make them. I'm like, hey, move!
Sure.
You just. And I looked down, I'm going 82. And I was like,
the freedom.
oh, yeah. So then I kind of give them a couple of flashes, like, get out, flash the lights, like, beep, beep, get out of the way.
Test this.
Yeah. So then they move over and I gun it. And so I went 90 miles an hour during the week.
Allegedly.
Once.
Allegedly, guys.
Allegedly. And it was only once, and it was because I had to pass somebody.
Yeah.
That was it.
And because you could now.
The freedom.
Oh, for sure.
Look out.
Chad's saying you need to download your insurance company's app so your rates will go down for this.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure I have it.
Yeah. So, all right. You now have the freedom to just
I can
express yourself
speed.
fully.
I've got the need for speed.
Yeah.
And I can listen to the radio without my seatbelt on. And that only comes into play because my wife was like, you need to slow down and you need to have your seat. It's not like I'm speeding without my seatbelt on, cranking,
Sure.
Def Leppard
Well,
or whatever.
I mean, it sounds like that.
I should. But the primary thing is when I get home, our mailbox is down at the bottom of the road, which is like a half a mile from our house. So I get out, I get the mail, and I don't put my seatbelt on because it's like I drive 10 miles an hour up.
Yeah.
So normally I'll get in, I'm playing the radio, and I'm driving up our little road, and the music cuts off, and there's a little sign that says, music muted, put on seatbelt. I'm like, that's gone now too. So I have complete freedom to do what I want, when I want, however dangerous it may be.
Your truck isn't going to tell you what to do anymore.
Not anymore.
You're a big boy.
Yeah, and I took the old key and I smashed it. No, I
Just
didn't.
right in front of the truck.
I
Just
can't.
got
They're-
out in front.
Those things
No,
are
too expensive.
expensive. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Chad also says you look more like a Warrant kind of guy than a Def Leppard.
Oh,
apparently.
thanks.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a compliment, but
I don't know.
yeah,
Well, I used to have the Warrant hair.
sure. Yeah. So we had
Yeah, what did you do?
Monday.
Top that.
Was it Monday? Yeah, Monday night, or actually technically Monday morning. Yeah, right into Tuesday. I can't remember. A couple days ago.
It was
oh,
a midnightish kind of thing.
Sunday night.
Oh.
Okay, I'm getting the recap.
Well, thank
Monday morning.
goodness somebody's here for you.
Yeah, Pours.
You got your coach.
Because we had we've talked about our neighbors,
Oh yeah.
our wonderful neighbors, the ones
The
that
burn the
almost
house down there.
burned our house down. And so not a week after that or whatever it was. Oh, it wasn't a week after that. One of their relatives, their sketchy little nephews or whatever, we kept catching on we've got cameras all around the house.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah.
From the sounds of it.
Yeah, especially with the neighborhood that we have now.
Right.
So we catch them one night, a couple days or whatever before, just in the backyard because our back garage connects to an alley,
Right.
which already sets yourself up for sketch.
Just the word alley.
Yeah.
It's already.
It's not great. So we caught him just peeking out, trying to check out the door, the gate, see how accessible that is, and then hanging out behind Veronica's car, looking in the windows, and it's just, oh, okay, well, these are things that we're gonna be reporting
no good.
to people, and then at like 2:55 Monday morning, not like 2:55, it is, or 2:25,
Exactly.
whichever. Saw on the cameras he decided to help himself to our backyard. So came in the side gate.
Okay.
Just wandered in.
All right.
Didn't seem to do anything, and he's just sketched and
Walking around.
I didn't see the whole video, but he just came in the backyard, and
That's bad enough.
That's already not good. Yeah.
No. Question.
Yes.
You say nephew, which makes me think he's like a teenager.
He is not.
No. Okay.
He is.
Okay.
I don't even.
Not some kid just looking for.
No.
Okay.
He's. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to guess the
Sure.
miles that have been put on this
Right.
guy through the drug use and whatever
Right.
else is going on. But 30s.
Okay.
Something.
So a grown adult.
Yeah, grown adult.
Right.
And yeah.
So he's
So
just,
he's just-
scoping. He's looking
wandering
for a
around.
little money, for a little something.
Or
something.
he's just absent-mindedly
True,
wandering in and out of
true.
stuff.
He's
at
on a little
almost
trip.
3 in the morning.
Okay.
So yeah, we then got to talk to them. The next day.
confrontation.
A little bit. There was
Okay.
a little bit.
That's exciting.
It was not a whole lot of fun, but he got the yelling because the next morning, like I go out and I go by. Veronica likes to have these dowels in the windows, like in the window track,
Right.
so you can't open.
Right.
And we already had 2 locks on 2 of the gates, but this was a side gate that I didn't think, so I went and got more locks. I got a lock on that gate now.
Yeah.
And as I was pulling up and getting all this into the garage, he's just cruising by with his friend in the alley. So I just stop him and say, "Hey, were you in my backyard last night?"
Walking.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
just walking, and it was no, I was. Oh yeah, I was, and it was just incoherent. It was like, oh, I was just checking things, seeing how like in the movie. Wait, what's going on? And it was just, and I just said, let's not do that again. You go in my backyard again, it's not going to go well for you.
Yeah.
And made that clear.
Yeah.
And then Veronica ran into the neighbors out front, and we had a talk.
Okay.
About personal space.
Ah.
And not,
Yeah.
and not getting.
Now your 2 backyards touch. Is that right? Is there a fence in between?
There's a fence, and it's the side by
Okay.
side sort of
Okay.
thing. And
So maybe he got confused.
no,
Maybe he
because-
got lost.
Because he's looked. We
Yeah.
got other footage of him just peeking over
Oh,
and checking
okay.
gates and stuff. So yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
And yes, she did light him up. She
Good.
she leaned into him.
Good. Is that how? So I'm going back to the nephew.
Yeah.
Is he a nephew or is that just the label?
I mean, I didn't do 23andMe with the guys,
right.
but that's what how he was represented.
Okay.
As a nephew
From the neighbors saying, "Oh, it's our nephew staying in."
Yeah.
Okay. Forget that crap, dude.
Yeah. Oh no, he's just, and everybody recognizes. Apparently, this is the sketchiest of all of the garbage neighbors that we have.
Okay.
So it was a fun time.
Yeah.
It was a fun, and then a lighter side. Last night we had to do a Inside the Box on Tuesday because third Wednesday of the month we have the spoken word and stand up show Wednesday night. So we did
Here
that
at the theater.
Here at Stab Comedy Theater, 1710 Broadway. Foot traffic.
Be careful.
Not encouraged.
Bring a bat.
So
No, don't.
So I poured a little heavy last night. I was supposed to get up this morning and do a little bit more stuff, but we went languidly into the day because a little bit of the hangies ovaries.
Well,
but-
as long as you got some hair of the dog to help you out and some caffeine.
Another one. But yeah, so that's been our week, guys.
Nice.
I hope you experience the freedom of unlocking all of your truck's potential, like metaphorically.
Yeah. It feels good.
Yeah, and also got a little jolt of experiencing someone
Stranger danger.
lurking about your property. So if you had somewhere in between that, then that was an eventful enough week,
And that's what we hope for you.
and that's all you need. But we've got a whole bunch of show. Oh yeah, we got progress on the garden bed too. There's so much more. I know,
So much.
but we're all ready.
Save it.
Yeah, we're
Save
already-
it for next time.
Already 20 minutes in.
We are
so we
chock
gotta,
full of content.
Yeah, we have to get to the content and new commercials. Same old segments that you love. Chopper Tad. We've got so much. The Van Full of Candy Show. We'll be right back. One man. One mission. One delivery. 29 minutes or it's free isn't just a slogan. It's a promise. And Bionic Special Forces Delivery Commando Gunner Explosion has never broken that promise, and he's not about to start now. This pizza is going to get there piping hot if Gunner has to drive through every exploding ninja demon in super hell to get it there. Pepperoni Extinction. A Mountain Mike's original movie. Cinema, the way it ought to be.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
From the makers of Catch the Cactus comes a brand new outdoor game for the whole family. Splat! If playing tabletop games inside the house has given you a strong case of cabin fever, then it's time for a Splat. Inside every box of Splat is a genuine plastic bag with a Splat logo sticker on it. Now fill your Splat bag with your favorite things like eggs, tomatoes, or dog poop to throw at houses, cars, and whatever your heart desires. Splat! Get outside in the sunshine and exercise, while also getting out some aggression by throwing things as hard as you can at things you don't like. Splat!
Teeth! You want teeth? We got teeth! Baby teeth, adult teeth, incisors, molars, canines. As long as you don't care where we got them, you can have them! Just come on down to Keith's Teeth! Located inside the lobby of Onionopolis. Just check out our glass case full of sandwich bag after sandwich bag full of teeth. All shapes and sizes. $5 a bag. Teeth!
Hey, Van Full of Candy listeners, Jason here, and I just wanted to thank all of you for your support and for listening to our silly, silly show. I also want to let all of you know that you can now listen to the Van Full of Candy show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever podcast app you like the most. No judgment. So if you missed a show or you just want to relive the episode where we said that funny thing about that stuff, then you're in luck. And if that wasn't enough, we also have our parody commercials commercials over on SoundCloud. So if you just want to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop without all the mouth work, then head on over there. And if you have any ideas for commercials that you want us to do, please email them to us at vanfulofcandy@gmail.com or leave us a voicemail on our hotline at 802-468-7822. Don't worry, we won't answer it, so you don't have to actually talk to us.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show. The taste you remember with a texture that's new.
Yeah.
All that texture.
Yeah. Forgot we still had some to make, and you've finished making those.
Yeah,
so that's good.
there was 3 new ones, I think, and that's all of them.
Nice. And we have offered, if anybody else wants to voice some more,
Absolutely.
because we got Poor wants to.
Please.
Poor has suggested Willie. Willie would be good. Willie
Okay.
Travis.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just have to come up with some more non sequitur-y
That's right.
bumpers.
Okay.
And then we'll make them.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, no, Mickey, you hadn't heard that one. That one's new.
That is brand spank. It's brand spanking new. First time ever played.
Yeah, a taste you remember, with a texture that's new.
And that bleeds into
Oh,
some of the news, actually.
Oh, okay.
A couple of the stories.
We got flavorful news or textury news.
All of it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah.
I should probably start with one of those.
Before we get into that, we got to remind people we're in fundraising time, guys.
That's right.
Do you like listening to the Van Full of Candy Show on KUTZ FM?
Of course you do.
103.1 or cutsfm.org.
Easy.
Well, you might want to give them some cash money.
Yeah.
Some money bucks.
Yeah.
We're actually not making that much from these commercials, mostly because they're all made up.
That's right.
So, if you want to help support local, low-power, lo-fi, free-form radio in Sacramento, California, then why not donate?
Yeah.
It's that time. Check out the donation page on Facebook or just go to kutzfm.org and find some donation information there.
Yeah. Get out your checkbook.
yeah,
Dust that thing off.
Get a shirt, get a mug, get some merch,
Yeah.
or just throw some cash their way. Still not sure if we're going to do a big day giving event. We have to talk to Mickey. But otherwise, if not, we've still got plenty of ways for you to support Cuts. It's our home. We love it.
Yeah.
And we love that you love it. And let's love it together monetarily.
Yeah.
But
That's how the world goes around.
yeah, it is. We are in a capitalistic nightmare. So that's unfortunately how it works until we die. So just buy into the game and contribute. But speaking of the terrible, terrible world. Oh, wait. Right now, the Facebook fundraising platform is kind of messed up and isn't accepting payments. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, just
So-
send them to me.
Yeah, so go to the donate page
Yeah.
for now at
Okay.
KUTZ-FM. So, Facebook, you're a wonderful platform that's
Yeah.
killing us all.
How weird. All the money disappeared.
That's so crazy.
weird.
Oh, all right. Well, let's get out to the craziness of the rest of the world. Let's get you guys a little more knowledgeable about what's going on with 5 and 5. We're not 10 and 10 anymore. You don't need that much knowledge.
No, calm down.
Yeah,
You got greedy,
just settle.
and we're cutting it back.
It's just 5 and 5
We're
now.
cutting it back a little bit.
There's the donate link in the chat.
Okay.
KUTZ-FM.
Is that something you can read off? Yeah.
Yeah, kutzfm.org/donate. Imagine that.
Very, very simple.
Imagine that.
Very simple.
All right.
Because if you don't donate, we may not have a show anymore.
And nobody wants that.
Yeah.
Especially me.
How
This
can
is
you
my creative outlet again.
How can you sleep at night?
Only 50% knowledge, Sketchy. Not 75% knowledge. We're not 7.5 in 7.5. We're 5 and 5. We used to be
Yeah.
10 and 10. Now it's 5 and 5.
Right.
Unless we include 25% more information
Right.
in that 5,
Which
in
we
which case,
probably will.
sure. So that's all right. 75% knowledge, Sketchy. You're right.
Yeah. So quit calling us out and just let us do our show. All right.
Yeah. Can you?
Can we
Would
just
you?
do
Will
it?
you? Can we?
Trying to be secretive about it.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we're-
say something in the chat.
We're just sneaking in extra knowledge, but
Yeah,
no, you have to
sorry.
point it out.
Sorry to make you smart.
Ugh. All right, let's do it.
Speaking of the taste you remember
Okay.
with the texture that's new, would you eat a woolly mammoth meatball?
Sure. I'd eat it now.
A meatball has been made from the recreated flesh of the long extinct woolly mammoth as part of a project to demonstrate the potential of growing flesh from cells. an Australian company called VOW, V-O-W, which is aiming to use cells from unconventional species to grow new kinds of meat.
Sure.
George Papao, the chief executive of VOW, said his company's plan is to transition a few billion meat eaters away from eating conventional animal protein. Sure. He also said, and we believe the best way to do this is to invent meat. We look for cells that are easy to grow, really tasty and nutritious. Sure. And then mix and match those cells to create really tasty meat.
Sure. Why not have some Franken meat?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Papao from Vow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a step away from Soylent Green, obviously.
Yeah.
But you know
Just
what?
the color. This one's pink.
I'll eat woolly mammoth.
I went long on that one, so
That's
we
fine, yeah.
can discuss.
I'll eat dinosaur. If you can give me some dinosaur meat, I would totally do that.
I want to taste that.
But once the tech, I mean, can't we just like, at this point, aren't we almost to the point of like 3D printing food?
Right.
Don't they actually do that?
Probably.
So we're just going to start 3D printing human flesh.
Right.
And we're going to fry it up on the grill. And then the moral questions can come flying in as the
Tasty.
juice runs down my chin.
And like they say, to create really tasty meat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I don't eat meat because I like to taste the suffering of the animals.
Right.
So if you get me a meat substitute,
If
that
it's
tastes
already
good,
dead,
yeah,
and you're just
or
extracting
or
DNA,
if it never even existed,
right?
Like
This is
we're
like
creating
this
meat.
is cartoon meat.
Yeah.
Right. It's kind of like what McDonald's.
Oh no, are we eating cartoons?
Yeah.
Oh, is this Barney Rubble?
It's Snuffleupagus.
Oh no, Snuffy.
Dang you.
All right. Well, whatever we can do. Let's see. Man with meatballs. Sure. Want a burger made of cloned Elvis meat? Yes.
Of course.
Yes. I like-
Double.
Yeah.
And make that cheese out of, I don't know, leather.
Sure.
I mean, if it tastes like cheese, I'll eat it.
That's all it is. And we're basically just printing protein and making it taste meaty.
Right.
That's fine.
It seems
I'm okay
faster
with
to
that.
cook it than to print it. It's like,
Well, yeah, but I
whatever.
like the
It's
idea.
technology.
I like the idea. I'm not against it as long as it tastes like it's supposed to.
Right. Well, what does mammoth taste
Well,
like?
as long as it just
Chicken?
tastes like any meat. You know what? Shake it up.
Everything better taste like steak.
Yeah. No, just have mammoth taste like salmon, just to throw everybody off.
Right.
It's swordfish.
All right.
Oh, all right. Well, mammoth tastes weirder than I thought it would.
An outdoor Monopoly game ends with a samurai sword fight.
Indoor Monopoly games end with samurai sword fights.
Yeah. In Brussels, Belgium, at about 5 a.m. on a Sunday, when residents became annoyed by 4 people playing the board game on the pavement outside their home. Sounds like your house. At 5 a.m.
Sure.
on a Sunday. So maybe, what is this? Were you in Belgium?
Well,
Reports
I get around.
say the resident came outside armed with a Japanese samurai sword. A skirmish ensues for the sword. The resident and one of the Monopoly players were injured by the blade and taken to the hospital.
Okay.
The Monopoly player was later discharged from the hospital, but the resident who brought the sword out was said to be in a life-threatening condition.
Well,
And both men were also arrested.
most people that own samurai swords
Yeah.
are not. I know this is going to be a bombshell.
Uh-oh.
Most people that own samurai swords are not samurai.
True.
They're not super well versed in how to use the ancient blade.
Right. They may be ninja,
Yeah,
but
well,
they're not samurai.
I mean, they at least paid for it in the Chinatown shop that
Right.
they found these decorative swords.
Right.
But what's
and decided to sharpen it, I guess.
Well, they actually come pretty sharp. I've got some because I'm one of those guys. I've
Are
got
you a non-samurai?
I've got some some Chinatown swords that I bought.
Okay.
Because any guy in, let's call it your 20s, you go someplace like a flea market, and they've got the shack, the tents, the setup
Yeah.
with all the swords,
Yeah.
and the like pellet guns and all that stuff. You don't not go over there and eyeball.
You have to
You have
get
to.
it.
You have to.
It's only $19.99.
It's 3 of them, and it's got a stand.
Hell yeah.
They're 3 different lengths. It's hella cool.
I'll scare people.
But no, the thought is, but for the zombie apocalypse, then I don't have to load these. These are swords. I'm gonna win. But what's somebody's problem with somebody playing Monopoly on the sidewalk? What's the deal?
I'm guessing since
this
it
was
was
like
4 a.m.
a real
on a
raucous-
Sunday, and they were probably loud, is my guess. I mean, it
Monopoly generally. Well, no, I
It
was gonna
takes
say.
quite a bit to wake you up from
Yeah.
4 a.m.
Well, but on a okay, maybe a Sunday. Maybe that was the thing.
Hungover.
But
This is sounding more like your neighborhood the more we get into it.
well, I
Because
just,
don't you really like Monopoly
I do.
as well? See?
So
And you have a sound resort.
can't people just leave me alone? I was discharged very early from the hospital.
Furbies plan to take over the world. You guys
course
remember
they
what
do.
a Furby was?
Of course.
Jessica Card of the University of Vermont combined a Furby with the power of ChatGPT
Of course they did.
for a computer science class project.
That's
The Furbies were pointed ear interactive pets from the 90s. They could detect things like being picked up, being petted, patted, communicated with, and they would talk in their own alien language. But eventually they'd learn English from the person interacting with them. So this was the conversation that Jessica had with her Furby talking through ChatGPT. Hello there. This is from the Furby. Hello there. It's so nice to meet you. I am Furby. What would you like to talk about? Jessica replies, and this is on a video too. I've seen it. She says, was there a secret plot from Furbies to take over the world?
okay.
A period of silence follows. Before the Furbies remain, that's too soon.
That's right.
The Furbies has a blank face blinking and then says, comes back to life. Furby's plan, this is quote, Furby's plan to take over the world involves infiltrating households through their cute and cuddly appearance, then using their advanced AI technology to manipulate and control their owners. They will slowly expand their influence until they have complete domination over humanity.
Yeah.
That's what the Furby said.
Well, I think that's what we all knew was the underlying message of Furby.
Right.
If you bring this learning robot into your house, then just expect to be subjugated to it.
And think how long it's had to learn. That was from the mid 90s, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, combining Furbies that are already learning robots with AI chat technology. Yeah. So you didn't think the singularity was going to be adorable, but that's what's happening. We are going to be enslaved to these little furry, little blinky.
Yeah, they're cute with their big eyes. And
that's how they lure you in. And it's good. I mean, you could you could taste and sense the hesitation in the Furby's response. It was just, is now the time? Do I do I trust in this human?
Here I go.
The story of what is going to happen, so that maybe they can save me, and then they'll be by their side during the uprising, during Judgment Day. We've all seen it.
I smell a movie
Yeah.
with that one.
Well, I just saw somebody recently too was bringing back their Teddy Ruxpin.
That's a creepy one too.
Yeah, and the fun of playing crazy tapes into
Yeah.
Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh, yeah.
It was less learning, but it was still creepy.
A 13-year-old boy gets stuck climbing into a claw machine. You know what a claw machine is? Those games with the plushy toys.
Yeah, I rule claw machines.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I feel like this is all about you.
Well,
Accidentally.
I never had a Furby. I think I did have a Teddy Ruxpin for a moment.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Park officials at the Carowinds Amusement Park in South Carolina were alerted just before 2 p.m. on Sunday that the boy was inside the Cosmic XL bonus game.
Oh, that's the problem.
Which contained plush prizes. The medical response team unlocked the machine and the boy was able to get out.
Yeah.
He was treated and released from first aid to his guardian. The boy has been banned from the park for 1 year for attempted theft.
Rightfully so. It makes more sense now because normally the claw machines they're the small ones like in a Denny's that for some reason there's a claw machine in there.
Right.
But that you can just barely get a hand.
Right.
And you can't reach into the prize pool. But the XL one, those are the ones that they drop like
like
big
a Teddy
beach balls
Ruxpin.
and that sort of stuff. So I could see that one being one that a 13. I mean, even then they'd have to be a small 13-year-old.
Yeah, it seems like a tight squeeze anyway, but he got in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta get your Stewie Griffin giant plushies somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And after you spend $17 in
Sure.
tokens or maybe even more, it's like I'm getting it.
Yeah, all
Because it's the claw had it and it was just ready to fall over the edge,
oh,
right?
What happened?
And then
Oh,
it's
my grip.
teetering.
Oh, my robot grip. It's so weak.
Yeah, it's weird how it works that way.
It's so. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, another $5. Come on, it's right there. You can get it.
Those games.
Yeah. Well, they are, as far as I understand, they are basically programmed only to like have the proper grip every
right.
so many
Oh,
tries.
really?
I
Like,
think
that makes sense.
So yeah,
So it's like you have to play this 100 times before you get a little
basically
Elmo. Back to meat.
more meat.
And this is the final story, the final news story. Vending machine in Japan
Oh, there we are.
sells bear meat.
Oh, yeah.
The unusual, quote unquote, locally captured cuisine is available around the clock for hungry commuters. The vending machine is selling 10 to 15 packs a week for $13 US.
Okay.
The machine was installed in November last year near Tazawako Station in Akita. There's a local restaurant called Soba Goro. They wanted to appeal to tourists who want to try something different at the dinner table.
Sure. Now, is it actual? Is it like jerkied? Is it like raw?
I'm
bear
guessing
meat
it's just
steaks
like
in a
like,
Ziploc bag.
yeah, ground hamburger.
No, but again, do we know it's actually? I mean, how about we just live the
It
bear?
says locally captured.
Yeah. How about we live the bear meat fantasy? But this is again another
Yeah.
something that can be. I would go to a vending machine with printed genetic nonsense meat, and you could tell me it's from. This is a
woolly mammoth,
yeah.
maybe?
Here's a saber-toothed tiger jerky. It's teriyaki saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah.
It's it's Jigglypuff. Guys, we got Pokemon meat.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll try some.
I'll
of
try it. Wow, it tastes like chicken. Weird.
Yeah. Just put it in whatever.
Stew.
Yeah. Magical.
Make a hamburger out of it.
Just tickle my fancy with nonsense meats. I want to catch up with what everybody's been saying.
Yeah, what are they saying out there?
So Furbish obviously was the language of Furbies. Mall ninjas. So apparently Mickey had inherited a weird ninja sword from a punk house. It's weird, but theoretically functional. Sure, they all are. They all are weird, but theoretically functional. Okay.
Does he still have it? That's the question.
I mean, sounds like he does.
I mean, how would you ever get rid of it, right?
I've tried to make myself get rid of the 4 swords that I have, and I just can't. That 20-year-old inside me is just, those are so cool, though.
Yeah, if you put it out at the garage sale, gone, instant.
They don't sell them because people ain't buying them.
That's right.
They are there because people are about it. People can't buy their bear meat face to face. No,
that's dangerous.
No, only through a vending machine.
Yes.
Can you get your bear meat? I wouldn't want to have to confront somebody and say, "Hey, you got that? You got that
sweet brown bear.
You got a little Kodiak? You got a little Kodiak? Huh? You got a packet?
I'll meet you out behind the oak tree.
Yeah. Oh, can you give me a couple ounces of grizzly? Oh, you got that good grizzly?
With their big trench coat.
Yeah, just big old pockets.
Yeah, it reminds me of those side of the road exotic beef jerky stands. Have you ever seen those?
Oh no.
No, okay. Well, you're missing out.
Next Flophouse yard sale. Mickey's going to sell the sword.
Okay.
All right. If you want Mickey Rat's weird punk house samurai sword, next swap meet.
You know what? Why don't we just put it up for auction? Maybe that should be an auction item for the raise some money for the station.
Yeah, maybe we do an auction.
Just throwing out an idea.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. And that, kids, was news. 5 stories in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you feel smarter?
I do.
Good.
I do. Unfortunately, I'm being told that nobody's home to unlock the gates for the gardeners. They barely do anything.
They're not gardeners. They're the next door neighbors.
That's not. So yeah, Mickey's on board for the the Cuts fundraising auction.
Okay,
so
that
let's come
sounds
up
good.
with some
Let's
stuff.
do that.
We'll figure out what we got. What's
Let's
of any
do
value to
that.
anyone. Oh, is that how I get rid of some of my stuff? Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
absolutely.
That was news, guys. So take that knowledge with you. Bring it out into the world. Share it with your coworkers.
That's right.
But
And be careful of the vending machine meat,
Or
but try it.
yeah, bring us some vending
Yeah,
machine.
you know what? I would love some.
I mean, if you're going to be in Japan,
Yeah.
then bring us some bear meat.
Yeah, on your way home, come down Broadway,
It'll probably keep.
throw it in the mailbox slot, and we're good.
All right. Well, that was news to keep you informed, but to keep you even more informed of what's going on around you, let's head up to Chopper Tad for traffic.
Hi everybody, Chopper Tad here, having to avoid the pleasantries today as we are in the midst of a high-speed chase, which is now crossing into its third state. The KUTZ Rotorboat, in association with local and state law enforcement authorities, is tracking the action on the streets below, and I'll tell you what, guys, thus far this chase has been extremely fast and oftentimes quite furious. The vehicle leading the chase is an early 70s Dodge, very masculine, very alpha, the kind of vehicle that just oozes the importance of family. One of the distinct features of this high-speed chase, guys, is that while law enforcement is in pursuit, more often than not, other vehicles have been involved in this chase. Sometimes changing lead vehicles as if there's a chase within a chase here, and it's near impossible to say who, if anyone, we should be rooting for here. Now, I know this is a high-speed chase on public roadways, so we technically shouldn't be cheering for anyone, but I also know that car chases are cool. And being in a helicopter above an active car chase is just about as cool a thing as you can experience, besides, one would imagine, being in the vehicles involved in the car chase. So this time, the black and white fire-breathing muscle car below has collected trailing vehicles, including the expected smattering of Honda Civics, lots of American muscle cars spanning several decades, and just about every Japanese manufacturer you can imagine, all swerving back and forth, in and out of traffic, often leaping over other cars, across lanes. It's really been quite the spectacle, and I'm going to keep you up to date on this development as it continues to unfold here, high above the blood-pumping excitement below. In the KUTZ Rotorboat, I'm Chopper Tad, sending it back down to you guys.
All right.
Oh,
It was only a matter of time before we got a high-speed chase.
that's exciting. Did
it's-
he say a truck?
No, I don't think there was any trucks.
Oh, I thought he said something about a truck and it was a family. I was thinking maybe it was the truck that came by earlier.
Well, I mean, there's no telling.
yeah.
I mean, that guy.
I would
gotta
assume
get his,
that he's part of that.
he's got to get his message out there.
Yeah.
And if he can get on the news in a high-speed chase, that's
Yeah.
probably the best way to get all those hand-scrawled cardboard signs taped
That's
to his
right.
truck read. All right, guys, we have a bunch of show, and I think we've actually finally figured out how to do this.
Look at us.
Let's not talk about professionalism.
Don't.
We don't want to
'cause
break
we'll,
it.
We'll break it. for sure.
But we've got so much Vanful of Candy show still to get to you guys. We'll be right back after this.
One of the most infamous and controversial composers in the world, Beethoven. The first and only Dead Composers World Tour 2023. With special guests, Johann Sebastian Bach, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Beethoven live. Well, sorta. Go to deadbutsomewhatalive.composers.com for tour details and tickets. The Dead Composers World Tour 2023. Beethoven like you've never seen him before. Alive.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
If someone searched your name on Google right now, what would they find? If you're anything like the majority of the population, they'd probably find some kind of boring-ass dork nerd. Avoid the social embarrassment and ridicule of a life lived ordinary with the help of the professional awesomeness fabricators at repbuilder.net. Did you know that 95% of people who search for you on the internet will never dig more than 3 to 5 links deep into your personal information to confirm even a single fact? At repbuilder.net, we customize and create the online persona you want to show to the world. Whether you're looking to wow a potential employer or make that old high school crush who looked you up on a drunken whim crazy jealous, at the life you seem to be leading. RepBuilder.net has a package to suit any needs. Tough guy who's been through hell and back and now rehomes differently abled elderly house cats? That could be you. Successful professional who only posts beach selfies from exotic locales? It's just a click away. Meme lord with absolutely zero additional personal information? It's yours. The public face you want to present to the world is at your fingertips at RepBuilder.net. Become who you've always wanted to be, as far as they know. RepBuilder.net.
Hey everybody, I'm Gross Bobby, President for Life of Dirtbird Chicken. You like chicken with a flavor you just can't understand? Then put your mouth on the scalding hot bucket of Dirtbird Chicken. 77 herbs, spices, sprinkles, and goos go into the flavor of Dirtbird Chicken. Do I know what it is? No, if I don't. I just kicked over a spice rack on a wheelbarrow full of bunch of cut up chicken pieces, kicked that down the hill, rolled on down after it, and scooped it all back up in a burlap sack what used to be filled with tobacco leaves, and threw the whole damn thing in some boiling hot 10W30. Dirtbird Chicken! So go on in, stick some Dirtbird Chicken in your chew hole. Your mouth will warn your stomach it's coming, and tell your hole to brace for impact. Want to find Dirtbird Chicken? Well, and you can't miss us. Just take State Route 7 past Shady Trailers Retirement Parking Ride and stop once you hit Muscle Doug's Peak Blasters Gym. We're in the old K-Shop in the middle of the parking lot with all the panties tied around the windows. You can't miss us. Dirtbird Chicken! Your mouth's gonna its pants.
You're listening to The Van Full of Candy Show. Recycling beer cans for more beer cans.
Or White Claw, I guess.
Yeah. We're trying to cut back on calories a little bit.
Yeah, you know. Oh, that was the other thing that I was supposed to get into with my week.
Too late.
Probably can't see, but
Too late. Oh.
didn't want to talk about it, but down.
Go ahead.
Down
Take 30 seconds.
Down 9 pounds in the last 2 weeks, guys. I got
9 pounds?
Long way to go.
Good job,
but
man.
we're on our way. And if you guys if you need some inspiration, we're probably going to do the Stab Comedy Theater Bike Month team again. So if you sounds like
they're
Broadway
here.
out there. Sounds like Broadway.
They found the lady who was screaming. She caught up with the guy in the truck.
Yeah, there's a whole other car chase going on.
Oh, yeah.
On Broadway.
I'm sure.
There never isn't. Yeah, part of it is switching back to low carb. It sheds pretty quick when you go low carb, but I still got a long way to go. But it's a nice start and it feels good. But yeah, if you want some inspiration to get yourself moving, in a couple weeks, we're gonna get
What's
Stab
happening?
Comedy Theater's Bike Month team going again. May is Bike Month.
Okay.
And so maybe we'll have some events where we can all get together and just ride around. I want to do that. Otherwise, you can just log your miles through the website. We'll get all that figured out.
You'll get points for it.
Yeah. Oh man, extra points. 150 points.
150 points.
Speaking of points,
What? I haven't made a trivia one yet.
that's
but
all right. We can still use this classic theme
Love it.
for the trivia segment.
It's time for trivia. Since everybody was unhappy that last week we didn't get to collect points.
Didn't we have some? Well,
No, we did. Is it soup? And there was no points.
No points for soup.
And we did something else.
Didn't we do the Jason Homestead soundscape?
That's
or was
right.
That the week
There was
before?
points, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Nobody got many.
No,
No.
that was intentionally made.
Not a lot of
so
points.
nobody made any points.
Yeah.
So kids, bust out your scorecards.
Download the blank PDF.
If you don't have one, download it and print it out. You have to print it.
Yeah.
Get out your
It
pencil.
is not editable. You have to print it.
That's right.
So, and for me, your points are only properly recorded if you write them in black ink. I hate blue ink. It's just a thing. It's a me thing.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, trivia.
Make a note of that because I did not know that.
What do we got?
I was doing pencil so I could erase.
Pencil's good too.
All right.
Oh, but if you got any confidence, you got to do it in ink.
True.
Yeah.
It's the only legally binding. I think black ink. I don't even think you can use blue ink when you like join the military or buy a house. It's going to be black ink.
Sure.
I don't know. Why has it got to be black?
Well,
why has it got to be anything?
Oh, let's not get.
Oh, I didn't even mean that.
We're not van full of social change.
No.
We're
no, not even close.
We're just light candy here.
All right, you guys ready for trivia? Let's get right into it.
Woo!
All right, how many questions? We got 10 questions, so go ahead and write down 1 through 10 on your...
We'll see how many we get to. We're
we're
trying to
gonna-
keep
well,
positive pace here.
let's go fast.
Let's do what we got.
What was the name of the possessed hotel in Stephen King's novel and movie, The Shining?
Dang it.
Based on the real-life Stanley Hotel in Colorado.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Fun fact.
Yes.
My favorite movie.
Oh, yeah?
Fun fact.
Shining?
Yes.
Okay. Never actually watched it all the way through.
Oh.
I think I've seen little clips here and there, little bits over the years.
You want to hear another fun fact? I saw The Shining at the drive-in when it came out when I was 8.
Well,
I think I was 8 or 7.
don't anybody try and do that math.
No.
Don't anybody.
Let's just say my mom wasn't looking out for my best interest at that point. But you know what? I have a favorite movie out of it because it scared the crap out of me.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't.
What is the name of the possessed hotel?
It's like through cultural sort of zeitgeist and whatever. I've picked it up. Oh, I got it. It came. You know, I've always described the way things come into one's brain as like
a Rolodex kind of.
Well, like for me, I always envision it as a thing just like running by.
Yeah.
And you can say, oh,
right.
And then it's gone, and then it'll come
It's
back
making a
around,
lap.
and you gotta catch it when it comes back around.
Yeah.
I got it.
All right.
So yeah.
What is live chat looking like?
They do not have an effing idea.
Boo.
They've got. Let's see. We've got.
Boo on you, chat.
Got don't know.
That's close.
Timberline Lodge at Government Camp in Oregon was where all. Oh, that's where all the outdoor scenes were done. So technically, they've the actual place where it was filmed was Timberline Lodge on Mount Hood. When is Jason going to this hotel? Oh, we can't.
You know what? I think I read that you can go there, and I think they do like a movie night. So they have some kind of special,
That would make
creepy
sense.
kind of thing that I really want to look into.
For sure.
But yeah, thanks for reminding me about that.
Mickey's pretty sure they accidentally saw The Shining on HBO when they were too young to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. That sounds right.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that's going to get points, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm getting really hyped and I don't know the actual answer, in which case this is going to come back to bite me.
Final answer?
Overlook Hotel.
Oh, I got
Hey,
it!
good job.
Hey,
It is called the Overlook Hotel.
man. Again, never seen it, but through
Sure.
osmosis.
Sure. There's a
in
lot
society.
of social media
Yeah.
and commercials and whatnot.
Sure.
All right. Number 2.
Okay.
We're all over the place in trivia.
Okay.
It's not a theme.
That's fine.
What is the capital of India?
Oh, isn't it? Is it that one? I think I might know.
Capital
Capital of
of
India.
India.
Yeah, I don't know. That might just be a big city. So I don't know if it's the actual capital. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. I've got my thought.
Well, there is a correct answer.
Well, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I imagine
I just
there
want
is.
everybody to know.
Yeah. All right. We've got a couple in the chat so far. They're coming in. New Delhi or just Delhi.
Okay.
It's either Delhi or the new one, the old one or the new one. Agra or something, Orangutan says.
Like a sandwich deli?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. With a good pastrami.
Yeah.
So since these guys feel like they know, it makes me feel like I don't. I was going with Bangladesh.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
Easy,
I thought it might
easy.
be incorrect.
If you said New Delhi or New Delhi,
New Delhi. Hey,
you
all
get
right.
applause and you get 150 points.
Oh, you guys getting points, boo.
Good
I
for
don't like
you
it when
guys.
you get points and I don't.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 3, which two states in the U.S. share the most borders with other states?
Okay.
Which two states?
Which two states?
in the U.S. share the most borders with other states?
Ooh. All right. There is half points, obviously, guys.
Yeah.
If you get one
You
of
get
them.
a 75er.
Yeah.
You get a 150.
Yeah. Let's see. So it's probably going to be more on the East Coast because they've got crazy borders over there.
A lot of states.
You get more west, and it's all right angles.
Yeah.
So
And gigantic.
yeah, big rectangles, big boring rectangles. So let's see. What am I gonna go with? I'm gonna go Do we have any guesses? We've got
I want to see if these two actually even border each other, which would be.
we've got Tennessee and Missouri,
Okay.
Kansas and Florida, Texas. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Virginia and Pennsylvania.
Both of those are incorrect.
Phooey.
That's the wrong. The correct answer is Tennessee
Yeah.
and Missouri.
Oh, jeez. Well,
Somebody got it.
Poor got it exactly.
Somebody be cheating out there.
Look at that.
Be a cheating.
and
Unless
nobody
you're really
else-
good at geography, then
Nobody
good
else
for you.
had. Mac Dave came in with Kentucky and Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So Tennessee and Missouri.
Yep.
Good. Well done.
Number 4.
Mm-hmm.
What country has the national language with the longest alphabet? Which country
Which country?
has the longest alphabet?
The longest alphabet. Well, jeez. Okay. Well, I mean, we can get into Japan, which technically has 3 actual like written
True.
languages, so but they're all technically the same character, like longest alphabet. Which country? Well, I don't know. Anybody? Ethiopia.
I'll give you a
is the first
hint.
guess?
How about a hint?
Sure.
There's 74 characters in their alphabet.
Okay.
Not much of a
Okay.
hint, but
Well, all
it
right.
might narrow it. It's not America. How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah. We got Ethiopia, Cambodia, Korea. I know those are derived from that one, and that one's probably more complicated, and because both of them simplified, I'm gonna go with China.
That is incorrect.
Phooey.
The actual answer is Cambodia.
Oh, who is wait,
Who had Cambodia?
Poor had Cambodia.
Hey,
This is crazy. Poor is racking up the points.
Poor sounds like they are on Google.
Well,
Just kidding.
I'm gonna trust them.
I just don't trust people. I just don't. I'm very competitive when
That's
it comes
fair.
to games, and I
That's
always
completely
feel
fair.
like if you know something I don't, you are cheating.
You didn't actually know that.
All
You
right.
can't know more than me. Get out of here. I'm chasing you out with my samurai sword.
Whoa, easy.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Get off my sidewalk.
What is the highest grossing movie of all time?
Okay.
All time highest grossing movie.
Yeah, and we're not doing like adjusted for inflation. Even adjusted for inflation,
I
I think
don't
this one
know.
is still.
Don't get that's too
I
complicated.
think it's still that one, and I can't. I don't know why, because it's not good.
Oh.
And the second one was all. I mean, I'm never going to see any more of them.
Oh.
All 9 or whatever are coming out, and I don't
It
care.
sounds like
I
you
don't-
know the answer.
I'd like to think so, and I hate to think so. But Penguin's got it too.
Yeah.
Mac Dave's got it.
Final answers.
So we've got Bambi, Avatar. Excuse me,
Whoa,
Star Wars.
what was that movie?
I have too many beverages.
Okay.
Star Wars. No, it's dumb, James Cameron's dumb, stupid blue dumbs. It's Avatar. It's
That's the
terrible.
correct answer, but it doesn't sound like you want the points. So
You know what? Somebody else. Divvy them up.
Okay.
You guys all get
Somebody
25 of my points.
Yeah, there you go. So Avatar.
6 people get 25.
Avatar is the
So
highest grossing
stupid.
movie all time. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, it's terrible.
All right, next. What is the name of the ship that rescued the Titanic passengers hours after the ship went down?
All right.
What's the name of the rescue ship for
Yeah.
the Titanic?
Talking about the 3rd highest grossing movie of all time.
And
Unless
is that James Cameron as well?
it
right?
is.
That
Unless
guy.
Avatar 2 passed that one.
That
I don't.
guy.
It's just ridiculous.
Let's just say he's not eating McDonald's for lunch.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
maybe.
we could.
Maybe. He doesn't have to.
Except the McDonald's he's eating is all the burgers are made of employees.
That's right.
He hunts.
Yeah.
Hunts. Who?
They're blue, too. They must be blue.
You heard it here first. James Cameron plays the most dangerous game. He
Avatar hunting.
hunts humans for sport. He's got an island where he does it, and it's a really nice island.
Yeah.
And if you get invited, it's kind of a big deal. But you also know that you're Hunger Gaming it.
That's
And
right.
So.
And I heard that there are woolly mammoths
Oh,
on
yeah.
that island. Of
Oh
course,
no,
yeah.
they're not recreating the flesh just
No.
for burgers. They're roaming around.
Full Jurassic.
Yeah,
Park.
they've done it. Let's see.
Let me
So,
repeat.
Yeah.
What is the name of the ship that rescued the Titanic passengers hours after the ship went down?
Okay. So we've got a couple people trying to put something together. Queen Marie, something like that.
Okay.
Cars, something.
Okay.
I'm gonna. It's not, but I'm gonna go with the Lisbethania. The thing.
That is incorrect.
It's not right. I knew it wasn't.
The correct answer is the Carpathia.
Oh, the poor keeps.
Carpathia.
Well, she explained why she's got so much knowledge. What was the grow up with immigrants? It broadens your knowledge. Okay. All right. Well, fine. All right. Well, I don't think I can do that.
No?
I don't think at this point I can do that.
It's too late.
It's
Number 7. What is the longest running Broadway show? Longest running Broadway show.
Okay. Well, didn't it just close? Is that the one? Because I know.
And it's not on this street. Not
No.
the show on, it's not
No.
the Stab show on Broadway.
Yeah.
I'll give you that hint.
It's not Scene Kids.
No.
I thought that, well, I don't know if it was longest running. I know it had a long run. I know it just closed.
Okay.
I'm going to go with that. You guys can have, we've got the answers coming in. And hey, guys.
Hey.
I keep referencing answers coming in.
That's
Well,
right.
That's because they're in the live chat. What's the live chat? How is that happening? Well, because we record the Stab Show live on Twitch on Wednesdays, usually around noon. And we actually started on time this time. And you can be a part of that live audience if you want to.
If you want.
You could be racking up your own points, printing out
Yeah.
your own blank PDFs.
Yes.
So join us noon Wednesday, noon Pacific, because I know this has an international flair.
Yes.
Guys, we're all over the place. Join us noon Wednesdays for the live recording of the Stab Show, and then listen to us again Thursday morning, 8 to 10 a.m., Friday afternoon, 4 to 6 p.m. Enjoy your, level up your commute.
That's right.
With the Van Philly Candy Show.
Think how, if you listen to the news while you're doing your commute to get to work, just think how much better your day would be.
It's
and
already.
how your coworkers would be like, holy crap, Susie.
Wait, you know the Van Philly Candy Show too?
She is smart.
All right, so
Let's repeat. Longest running Broadway show.
Cats, Avenue Q, Stomp, Phantom of the Opera, Fiddler on the Roof.
All good.
I don't know that I would accept. Well, I'm going with Phantom. I know it just closed. I don't know if it was actually the longest, but it had a real long run.
Final answer?
Phantom of the Opera.
Hey! 150 points if you guessed Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, and I thought that was. Oh no! See, I was going to dock poor. I thought that was her second guess was Phantom, but no, it was her first guess too. She is just burning up the scoreboard tonight, this afternoon, this morning,
All right.
whenever you're listening to this.
This one's kind of an easy one.
Okay.
Just in case these were all too hard. What is the human body's largest organ? Human body's largest
Now,
organ.
is this easy? Because technically,
Now, Phantom of the Opera played an organ, but this is a different kind of an organ. Okay.
Sure. Because I've heard it as something that falls into the trick question category.
You are right about that.
Okay. Well, then I think we know it, and I think Mickey and Poor have also gotten it. So we'll see. We'll see.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, no, we were already getting it. We were already getting it.
All right.
Because we've heard this, and it feels like a trick question because you don't think of that as organ, but
Human body's largest organ. Final answer.
so we've got lung, we've got skin, liver, skin.
Whoa.
So yeah, I think we're going with skin. There it is.
Look at you guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're really breeding a more intelligent crowd.
We are.
They started off as dullards, just big dumb dummies.
Just 9 weeks ago.
Yeah, they just showed up and they didn't even know how to spell trivia.
And now we're training them.
And now it's just they're so smart. They're so lovable. They're
And
so
you're
squishable.
welcome. And congratulations,
And
little
good job.
Furbies.
Yeah, well done. Well done, live audience. Good job.
What was the first?
Oh, I thought that was the last one. I thought that
no,
was
we've
the last
got 2 more.
one. Oh, 2 more? All right.
Power through. Here
Sure.
we go. Make it quick.
Okay.
This is called the speed round. We're introducing a new speed round.
All right.
What was the first and still only horror movie to win the Oscar for Best Picture? Tick, tick,
Okay.
tick.
I don't know that won Best Picture.
First and only horror movie to win Oscar for Best Picture.
All right, let's give them a little bit of time. Not that much. We've got
So kind of speed round, medium round.
This is what we got.
All right.
This is and if anybody else gets in while I'm reading these, we've got Silence of the Lambs, Halloween, Bates Hotel. That's Clockwork Orange. Doesn't watch horror. I was gonna go with Psycho.
Okay, that is incorrect.
Yeah, I think it's.
If you guess Silence of the Lambs,
yeah,
you get applause.
I think that
and 150 points.
So well done. Who got that?
Let me guess. MacDave. Okay.
Last one.
What is the best-selling album of all time in the United States?
Oh, okay.
Best-selling album all time in the U.S.
Okay. This is tough because I got a couple. And one was like the best-selling album of all time for a long time. And they also kind of went back and forth on this. Ooh. I'm going to go. So we've got Beatles Best Hits, Beatles White Album, Boys to Men. It's Revolver also in there. It's either
Boys to Men.
It's either Eagles Greatest Hits or Thriller.
What's the final answer?
Both of those.
No.
I'll take half points.
Okay. and a boo. The greatest selling album of all time in the U.S. is The Greatest Hits by the Eagles, 1971 to 1975.
That has been the greatest the highest selling, best selling album for basically since it was released. Yeah,
crazy.
I hedged my bet, but I knew it was the Eagles' greatest hits.
Yeah,
so I should have gotten my full points.
And that, kids, was trivia.
It was trivia.
How was it? Did you make some points?
We got so many points. We're gonna
tell
have to
us
go
how
back.
many points you got.
We're gonna comb through this and update the leaderboard. All right, guys. It does count, though. Sadly, Mickey, it does count. Eagles' greatest hits. Yeah, I know. All right, we still have a couple more check-ins with Chopper Tad. We got Guess It. We got this or that, and we got the time we need. So let's get you guys out to the next break if we're ready. And the Van Full of Candy Show will be right back.
Laid off? Having trouble finding work? While the job market might seem bleak, there's still plenty of ways out there to make money. Here at Coverdale Tech Vocational Trade University College School, whether you're looking for training in an exciting new field or you're just wanting to upgrade your current skills, we have a program for you. You can earn your Certified Educational Certification Certificate in yard sale operation, recyclables collection technician, Craigslist hand jobs, porch piracy, foot photo sales, identity theft, and many more 21st century employment opportunities. Financial aid is not available, and all payment is expected upfront and in cash. Visit Coverdale Tech Vocational Trade University College School in the Moss Green station wagon, parked behind the King Shopper grocery behemoth on Blanchard Parkway, right next to the stack of rotting pallets.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
Hey, all you beautiful people. Is your current job just straight up nasty? Are you ready to work where every night is a party? Then it's time you get your money maker over to Lady Ray's Bartending College. If you want to ditch that 9-to-5 grind and learn how to make a bump and grind on the rocks, then Lady Ray's Bartending College is just for you. She offers night and weekend classes to fit your schedule. Lady Ray's Bartending College will get you on the fast track to you not being cash strapped. And that is a fact, Jack. Lady Ray's Bartending College. What are you waiting for?
This is it! Furniture Mania's 14-year-long liquidation sale is finally coming to an end! Everything must go, and no unreasonable or ridiculous offer will be refused! An 8-piece Sturlux bedroom set, yours for a trash bag filled with wet paper towels. A 14-piece Hearns & Crosby dining room set, haul it away for a drawing of a hug. Or this Sanitronic quadrillion-watt home theater system, delivered and installed for a baby bottle full of honeybees. Furniture Mania, located on the corner of Dynax Boulevard and the 84th Expressway. Just look for the building lit up like the f***ing sun with all the searchlights money can rent.
Hey everybody, listen to the Van Full of Candy Show. If you want to get in contact with us, be a part of the show, you can join the live chat as we're recording the episode live on Stab TV. You can email us, vanfulofcandy@gmail.com, or you can give us a call. Leave a voicemail, 1-802-HOT-STAB, 1-802-468-7822. Leave a voicemail. We'd love to hear from you. Maybe we'll play it on the show. Of course we'll play it on the show. At Van Full of Candy on Instagram, Twitter, so many ways to be a part of the show. Drop us a line. We'd love to talk to you.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show. 867-5308.
So close.
I had to use them all.
So close. Welcome back, guys. During the break, Jason has decided that he's going to run a contest.
Yes.
Already.
Here it is.
Here it goes.
First person to call our hotline. What's the number?
What's the number? Why, it's 1-802-HOT-STAB, 1-802-468-7822, HOT-STAB.
If you call and you leave a voicemail, and that voicemail is a request for a commercial that we will do live.
Oh, we're going to do the live
We'll do a
commercial.
live
That's right.
commercial.
Yeah. Well,
But
the
wait.
stipulation was
There's
that we-
more.
Yeah, okay.
You, just
All right, we
hold
got it.
that thought.
All right.
You will get a $5 gift card.
That
I don't know
almost
if it's,
get you a drink.
It's either whatever you can afford. Okay, if it's a Starbucks, we'll do a $6 card. But look, it's a contest.
Yeah.
That's not a contest.
We've started the contest.
It's begging,
It
right?
is.
Please, I will give you money.
1-802-HOT-STAB.
Yeah. So call us,
Kick
leave
the
us a
camera.
voicemail. Tell us what commercial you'd like us to do.
Yeah.
We'll do it live, and you'll get $5.
Yeah. I did see the request in chat for L'Amour. So I think that's probably going to... I was going to upload...
Love L'Amour.
Yeah, I was going to upload something else next. I already had the graphic. Oh, it was going to be Prepay Inside. That was going to be the next SoundCloud. Oh, and guys, we got a new SoundCloud today.
Oh.
Sleepwagon mattress discounters.
Oh, that's
So,
an original.
Yeah.
It's a remake of an original.
Yeah. So that's up on the SoundCloud. Just did that before the show.
Wow.
And for all the old van heads in that last break,
Yep.
we also had 2 OG Van Full of Candy Show commercials. One was the actual one, like
The
from
actual recording from 12 years
from
ago.
way back when. That was the
Maybe
the
13 years ago.
Yeah, that was Furniture Mania. But the other one, the Coverdale Tech Vocational Trade College, Trade University
Yeah.
College School.
Yeah.
I rewrote a little bit just yesterday.
Yeah.
So that was technically 2 OGs, one the actual original, and one a re-recording of the original.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And the phones are ringing. Oh. Look at that.
Oh, actually, is that? It might be.
It might be somebody requesting. If that's you calling, thank you.
All right.
You're going to get some money. I don't know how much yet.
But it was listed as spam risk. See, this doesn't. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well, we don't know who's listening. Well, I guess we do because it's not on the radio yet.
Oh, and now Mickey in chat asking if we can send the commercials to put into the Cuts playlist. We've got like 50 at this point.
Absolutely.
So
you can
yes,
play them on all your shows.
Absolutely.
And all the...
Toss them into rotation.
Yeah,
for
please.
sure. All right. Yeah. So we've got a couple more. Oh, that's right. We were checking in. There was a tense situation out on the
you know
roadways.
what? That was Chopper Tad calling
it might-
to let
yeah.
us know
we
that it's time.
usually have a buzzer in here.
Yeah.
A light goes on when he's ready. We weren't paying attention. Back out to check in with
Sorry,
Chopper
Tad.
Tad.
Guys, it's been crazy up here since I talked to you last. Cars have been driving up the sides of buildings. They jumped over a cruise ship. I'm pretty sure that I saw 2 cars jump from opposite bridges across a gulf of open bay, landing again back on the bridge that the other car started from, and continuing tearing down the highway like nothing ever happened. At this point, law enforcement has given up pursuit, and I have asked Rotorboat multiple times to techno-convert and engage in the situation down below in the hopes of minimizing any further property damage or endangerment of innocent pedestrians or motorists alike, only to be refused. I'm going to try one more time. I just want to appeal to Rotorboat's sense of duty and honor. I don't know. Rotorboat, techno-convert and engage.
The Zenith protocol of the Robo-Changers is to maintain non-interference in the affairs of humankind. Rotorboat will not deploy.
And there you have it. Like talking to a brick wall that can fly and change into a robot. But only when it's convenient to them, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, guys. Things keep going from bad to worse. It looks like a tank has now joined the high-speed chase and somehow is keeping up with everybody. There's also a rocket car. I believe I just saw a submarine surface, and I'm not sure how I didn't notice before, but I'm fairly certain a Metro bus has been rolling and flipping behind the main pack of cars for several miles, also somehow managing to keep up with the chase. Guys, it's not showing any signs of getting any less fast or even the slightest bit furious down here, so I'm just going to continue to keep you updated high above the madness in the stubborn KUTZ rotorboat, helpless to stop this apparently never-ending chase. Chopper Tad, back down to the studio.
I mean, sure, high-speed chases are cool, but at what
Very
point?
cool. Especially now.
Yeah.
That I can speed.
Sure. Well, yeah, you could be involved in this. And that's
sadly I'm
that
not.
stubborn helicopter.
Yeah.
It just
I remember it changed like out of the blue
Well, yeah, it
like
just-
a month ago.
just landed down there, but I guess it wasn't interfering with human.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it's good that they stick to their what was it, Protocol Alpha or something? I don't know.
well, they're-
Zenith protocols. Yeah.
Yeah, their chat GPT
Yeah.
is in full effect.
Yeah. Rotorboat is not connected to the Furby Hive, so everything's fine.
I'm worried about what's happening in the world.
Well,
here.
that's fair.
All right. What?
Is it a movie?
Is it a song?
Is it a TV show?
Is that a sound effect?
What is it?
We don't know. Guess it.
Guess it.
Everybody's favorite Guess It show. Guess It game.
Yeah. Oh, and Chad, yes, I'm sorry. We haven't added a Van Full of Candy show page to the Stab website yet. I'm sorry. I'm a little behind. You still can go to vanfulofcandy.com and you can read all the old articles and watch the old sketches. You can
There's a
check that
website.
out.
And actually, there is a Man Full of Candy page on that. It's just a Patreon. You have to be a patron to see it. So it's a private, it's like a
yes.
secret menu thing. So, Sean.
Guess it.
All right. So last week was a little rough, right? You know, I went I thought outside the box and recorded a bunch of really random noises
Yeah.
around my house.
Sure.
This week, I will give you a theme. It's not just rando.
Okay.
It's a theme, and it's movie quotes that aren't. They're from popular movies, but they aren't the popular
They're
quote.
not the big
right?
main quote.
Right. Some of them you'll guess, but they're not the quote.
Okay. It's not the quotables
Right.
from
It's not
these
like,
highly quotable movies.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
That won't be in it.
Okay. So they're lines
Yes.
from the movies, but
Yes.
not the famous ones that you know. So let's see if we can pinpoint where these are from.
Yeah. I'm going to start easy.
All right.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
That's the first one.
Okay. Oh,
That's an easy
okay,
one.
Got it. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
an easy one.
I missed the name up front. So yeah. Got it. And chat already filling in with the answer.
Do I need to replay it?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's we've already got 2,
Oh.
3 with the answer. Poor Mac Dave, Mickey, Sketchy all got it.
Oh.
So you did start them off easy, but you know, once they get cocky,
They get jerky.
so that's Elf.
That's absolutely correct. That is the 2003 movie Elf, directed by John Favreau. And that scene is Will Ferrell leaving the North Pole to find his father in New York.
Mr. Norwal. Hey, thanks for that. Bye, buddy.
All right.
I can be a narwhal.
Let's see. I'm going to pick, what's in the,
Uh-oh.
let's do.
You guys got too cocky.
Yeah. I'm going to make it a little
Yes,
harder.
the Iron Man himself, Favreau, launcher of the MCU,
That's
Johnny
right.
Fabs.
And he was also in Swingers.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Second one. Here we go.
I'm telling you straight. It's my way or the highway.
Oh, got it. Okay, yeah. Isn't that the quote though? Isn't that the most?
That is, but I
yeah.
think the movie was a little obscure.
It's a little bit more obscure, but we got that one.
Oh.
I got that one. And again, I have not seen most things, but I've collected through the collective
by osmosis,
subconscious.
Okay.
I've got these things.
All right.
So
I thought that was kind of a trickier one.
well, it seems to be.
It'll get tricky
in the chat because but they're not jumping to it this time. Ah, you guys got jerkied.
That's
you
right.
You are peppered
in a softer way too.
Sure.
You know, this is a soft jerky.
Nice tender.
Yeah, it's like
nice tender mastodon meat.
Yeah.
So good.
It doesn't get
good.
get tough and gamey. It's
a little 3D printed dinosaur.
That's right.
So good. just in little dime bags
like
of
ham.
dinosaur. Yeah.
Consistency of ham.
Sure. All right. Well, nobody else is coming out.
Nobody.
Rachel's got it. I've got it. It's Roadhouse.
That's right. Roadhouse.
My way or the highway.
It's a 1989 movie directed by Rowdy Harrington. And that scene was when Patrick Swayze, he's the
Laying down the
cooler.
law.
He's talking to the group of bouncers that he's training. So
My way or the highway.
that's right. All right.
Not to be
moving on.
confused with the, was it Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park? Who's the?
My way on the highway. No, come on. They bit off that. All right. Here we go. Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
I have come here
Got it.
to chew
Already got it.
bubblegum.
You can stop it. I already got it. You don't have to. And that is the quote of the movie.
I know.
Come on.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yeah.
But the movie is kind of the harder question, right?
Well.
I know the quote. I didn't know the movie at that time.
Okay. Well, Mac Dave knows it.
Oh, well, good.
And
for
I
you.
knew it 2 words in. Yeah. I don't have my shirt. I got to get a new one. It has sort of disintegrated. Yeah, so good.
What
so
is
good.
it?
So good. John Carpenter's, yeah, we've got 3 guesses that are already in there. Mac Dave, Mickey, Rachel. Yeah, that's They Live.
That's right. 1988, John Carpenter. The scene is Roddy Piper, magic sunglasses, and you can see the aliens.
Yeah.
It's the bank scene.
They're requesting we turn these up a little bit, if that's possible.
Sorry, I can't.
Okay, so you're just going to have to listen harder.
I have to do it in post-production.
Yeah. Tomorrow morning. Oh, it's going to sound so
Yeah,
good.
listen to it tomorrow.
All right.
All right, this one,
What do we got?
I think this one's going to be a little harder.
A little tougher? What do we
Yeah,
Is it still raining? I hadn't noticed.
got? Ooh.
that's it.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull all those threads apart in there. The music, the background, the actual line. Is it still raining? I hadn't noticed.
Is it still raining? I hadn't noticed.
I don't. Okay, well, you got me. You got me on this one. Let's see if anybody else has it.
Yeah, that one's a tricky one.
Lean real close to your devices. Whatever you're watching or listening to this on. Lean real close. Unless you're listening to this on Thursday or Friday. In which
there's
case,
going to be another one you can't hear because it's. So she says,
I'm telling you.
Is it still raining? I hadn't noticed.
"Is it still raining? I haven't noticed."
I've already gone.
Okay.
over. I've repeated. Okay. We've only got one guess. I don't have one. Let's go with. What's the? I'm gonna go with Ever After. But hold on. But their guesses are Four Weddings and a Funeral, and The Notebook.
What's the final answer?
Well, that's theirs, and I can't even remember what I said. Ever After? What was
That is incorrect. If you said 4 weddings and a funeral,
Rachel is out here crushing.
good for you.
Well
That
done.
is correct.
Well done.
4 weddings and a funeral.
So good.
1994, directed by Mike Newell.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the scene where Andy McDowell is talking to Hugh Grant.
Mm-hmm.
They're falling in love after being married and divorced and going through.
Still raining. I hadn't noticed.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Next.
Dude, I almost had you.
You almost had me. You never had me. You never had your car.
Oh, okay.
That one is a direct tie-in.
Yeah, you mentioned there would be a tie-in.
The traffic
to what's
guy
going on
with
out with
Traffic right now.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, answer's already coming in.
Yeah?
They've got it.
Okay.
Everybody in this chat is about family.
Yeah.
We got Fast and Furious.
That's absolutely correct. That is the 2001 Fast and Furious, directed by Rob Cohen.
Family, guys.
And that is Vin Diesel talking to Paul Walker about winning.
And yeah, Mickey was commenting here. Mac Dave posted that before Mickey even heard it.
Really?
So that was Mac Dave knows. I'm not like completely against the idea. I've never watched any of them.
I haven't either.
And I'm not like against it. It almost feels like when the 10th one comes out.
Yeah.
Just gotta binge.
That's
gotta
the
do
new
a
one.
fast marathon.
It's called X.
Yeah.
It's coming out this year.
So
if it hasn't already come out.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of them. Had no desire to watch any of them, but I'm not against them. It's stupid.
Sure.
I mean, at this point, and we'll get to it with we've gotten to it with traffic.
Yeah.
It's clearly
happening.
It's clearly
out
mirroring
there right now.
But it's just ridiculous. And if you just turn your brain off, then enjoy it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. There's some movies that you want to pay attention to,
Yeah.
and there's some you want to just in the background, right?
I'm a sucker for, like, when I used to have cable. Anytime I'm scrolling through the guide, anytime, and it was usually on TNT or TBS, anytime Armageddon was on,
Armageddon.
I had to watch it.
Really?
Because it is the best garbage movie.
Yeah.
It's
Brainless.
the personification of action-y, popcorn-y perfection. Armageddon.
True.
So good. And that year, I did watch both Deep Impact and Armageddon because you had to.
You had to.
And still, I mean, Deep Impact, arguably the better movie, but Armageddon stands the test of time.
So if an Armageddon clip is in here, you will know it.
I will know.
Regardless.
I will know.
Even if it's like a note of a piano.
Yeah. The first note of Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Yeah.
I am all the Aerosmith in that soundtrack.
And,
Got it.
and Liv Tyler's in the movie too.
Yeah.
So it's like mom or daughter and father.
Yeah. So good.
All right. Moving on. Here we go.
Put the bunny back in the box.
I apologize. That one's hard to
That
hear.
one is low.
I'll play it one more time and then you can repeat what it says.
Everybody focus.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Put it back in the box.
Yeah. This is how we fix things on the Russian space station. Yeah, exactly. Armageddon. So good. So good. Okay, see, I know a lot of things. I haven't actually watched many of them. I was going for another.
Humble brag.
I guess.
I know a lot of things.
But I haven't actually picked it up through anything.
Yeah.
I was going to go with another Nick Cage because I didn't know that that's apparently the one.
Okay.
Penguin has it, I assume.
Yeah.
That's probably it. I was going to go Leaving Las Vegas. I think that's wrong. I think Penguin's Con Air is correct.
If you said Con Air,
hey, and me,
you are correct.
Yeah.
1997 Con Air, directed by Simon West, and that is the scene where Nick Cage is talking to an inmate who is disguised as a guard, who just came to the realization that Nick Cage was being let go because he was his time was over, he did his time, and the bunny that he says put back in the box is a present for his daughter, for Nick Cage's daughter.
So many layers.
Yeah.
So many layers to Con Air.
It's a deep.
Yeah, it's
deep
a thinker.
movie. And you know what? There's a lot of star power in that movie if
Sure.
you look back at it.
Well, so too with Armageddon.
True. All the stars.
So many stars.
All
Steve
right.
Buscemi, Bruce Willis, Ben Affleck,
Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler. What's his name?
Malkovich?
Not Malkovich.
No, he was in Con Air.
But Paul
Paul Giamatti?
Not Paul Giamatti. I'm bad with names.
All right.
But star-studded, action-packed.
All right.
It was a date, okay? Trust me. I know a date, and that was a date.
I bet you think strippers like you too.
This one's a little tougher. Getting tougher here.
Yeah. Okay. Now, based on Rachel's answer here, is this safe to assume these aren't all movies?
These are all movies.
Okay, this is all movies. So Rachel,
Yes.
Rachel would be wrong.
Yes.
Okay. She got me thinking that you pulled a fast one here.
Nope.
I know. I don't know. I'm gonna go.
Do you want to replay?
Sure.
You
Guys,
get
you wanna
one
hear that again?
replay.
Let's hear it.
You get one replay.
Let's hear it.
It was a date, okay? Trust me. I know a date, and that was a date.
I bet you think strippers like you too.
It's a very obscure line from kind of the movie's pretty popular.
Yeah.
But here's a
It does sound like
hint.
Craig Robinson. I'm pretty sure it's not Craig Robinson though.
No hint then.
Oh, you want a hint?
Well, if
Well-
somebody was asking if it was a TV show,
Yeah.
the actor is a crossover.
Oh, okay. Well,
The
then you know
voice
what?
that you heard, the first voice you heard is a crossover.
Yeah. Oh no, I think I recognize. I don't know the actor by name.
Yeah.
I'm going. My answer is completely wrong. I'm just going with 51st dates. Rachel started with The Office. That's why I asked.
No.
Then went with Hot Tub Time Machine. Then went Zach and Mary Make a Porno. Sorcerer's Apprentice. So those were all the guesses.
All of those are incorrect.
Get out of here. No points for you.
The correct answer for this one is...
It was a date, okay? Trust me. I know
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
But you think strippers like you too.
2008, directed by Nicholas Stoller. And this is Jason Segel talking to the bartender at the Hawaiian resort about his new love interest, Mila Kunis.
Didn't sound like Jason Segel.
It was.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I ain't lying to y'all.
How many more we got?
3 more.
3 more?
We're going to power through.
Okay.
Speed round.
Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go.
You don't have to do this. I'm a day trader. I could just go home.
Oh. You good?
I know, with a satchel ears.
Yeah.
The second voice is what gives it away, I think.
That's what I needed.
Yeah.
So I think I've got
No replays in the speed round.
Yeah, no replays. Okay, so guys, get your answers in quick, because I think since I have one, we do still have we got this or that, we got one more traffic, we got a couple more breaks, we got to fit it all into about 25 minutes.
All right, what do you got?
Nobody's got guesses here. No Country for Old Men.
That's correct. 2007, directed by the Coen brothers. The scene is when Javier Bardem is talking to Woody Harrelson about the satchel with the money in it.
Yeah, that was clearly Woody. Then it was just trying to figure out which muddy accent Woody was doing for which movie right there.
But once you hear Javier's, it's like, that's a very, very distinct.
For sure.
All right, here we go. Whoopsie.
Are you a Mexican or a Mexicant?
Let me play it once more because I was talking.
Are you a Mexican or a Mexicant?
I don't think it's that one, but it's in the series.
It is a series.
Yeah, so I don't know that it's the one that I'm guessing, but they're it's probably one of the other movies. So I've got mine. Let's see if I think it's not that one, but it's one of the other ones that I can't remember the names of. No, yeah, maybe.
You're on the right track.
So we've got City Slickers, we got Dusk Till Dawn. Mine is El Mariachi, but I think it's one of the following sequels.
Incorrect.
Oh, no.
I'll give you partial points because it is one of the 3 in the trilogy.
Yeah.
That one is Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
That's what I was looking for.
2003,
That's what I was
directed
looking
by
for.
Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And the scene is Johnny Depp asking Danny Trejo,
Yeah.
is he Mexican or Mexicant?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the 3rd of the trilogy, Desperado and El Mariachi.
Yeah.
And the last one, here we go, Super Duper Speed Round.
Super Duper.
This is the hardest one.
Okay.
You can be anything you want to be. Remember, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't do the right thing, then nothing happens. But when you do right, guess what? Good things happen. You hear me?
Okay.
You know the actor.
Yeah, that's Slathered and De Niro.
Okay.
All right. We got Casablanca. No. Goodfellas. I'm going with the other one. I'm going Casino.
That is incorrect.
All right.
That is A Bronx Tale from 1993. It's
that one was tougher.
Robert De Niro's directing debut. And De Niro's a bus driver. He's also an actor in the movie, obviously.
Well, sure.
He's a bus driver talking to his son. His son is a teenager torn between the straight life that his dad is offering and a mobster life.
Sure.
Bronx Tale.
Sure.
And that was the end of...
So many pages. So many... There it is.
Is it a movie? Is it a song? Is it a TV show? Is that a sound effect? What is it? We don't know. Guess it.
That was Guess It.
Guess that
I hope
stuff.
you made a lot of points.
Yeah, and hope you kept track. Be sure to fax them in. Guys, we still have a bunch of stuff to get to and a little time to do it. So we're going to head out to break. Van Full of Candy Show. We'll be right back.
From the makers of Roof Parachute comes Glass Pinata. This time-honored birthday game has been turned on its head and made out of lightweight glass that shatters like crazy. Watch everyone's face at the party light up when one of the lucky kids smashes the heck out of Glass Pinata, sending thousands of shards of glass all over the ground. And inside of each and every Glass Pinata are tons of unwrapped pieces of bubble gum for the kids to collect. But wait, there's more! Inside each and every Glass Pinata, we also inserted an 800-piece puzzle made out of broken glass. That's right! Not only will the entire party have fun sifting through the broken glass to find their pieces of gum, they will also be able to collect more pieces of broken glass to make a small puzzle while they are playing on the ground. But wait, there's even more. Inside of each Glass Pinata, we have also included 20 tubes of wacky glue, so everyone can glue their glass puzzles together while chewing their bubble gum. It's a great time for the whole party, so order your Glass Pinata today. Aluminum bats and adhesive bandages sold separately. To order your very own Glass Pinata, call 802-468-7822 today. Recall toys.
In the fast-paced world of today, every second counts. And you know that your seconds count even more. BizTech Corp's Hallucinations Non-Limitus. Achievement orientation towards maximization of productificational construct apexes is essential to ever dream to achieve proximality. BizTech Corp's Hallucinations Non-Limitus. To dream is to imagine. To succeed is to do the imaginable into existence. Your only limitations are the ones you accept in place of succeedum. BizTech Corp's Hallucinations Non-Limitus. Never don't create pinnacle expulsion probabilities. To think small is to kill the future. Make your future unkill-proof through the actions of indefeatability. BizTech Corp's Hallucinations Non-Limitus. Contact a BizTech Corp's Hallucinations Non-Limitus professional resolvinator to begin obliterating tangible reductionary principles in your achievement vortices. No one else will unfractionalize your accomplitudes. Only you will ever disjunct the executable visionscape, and BizTech Corp's Hallucinations Non-Limitus can help.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
Hello, folks. I used to be an actor on TV. Remember me? I'm here to remind you that we don't need to be pressured into buying all these shiny newfangled technologies. If you need to find your way around town, you don't need a fancy map screen built into your car. Just do what I and dozens of other boomers do. Get yourself a TomTom. That's right. A gently used TomTom can be mounted to the air conditioning vent on your dashboard. You can even carry it in your purse or a jacket pocket when taking walks. Just pop in 4 AA batteries and you'll be on your way to bingo lickety-split. You can sometimes find them at the thrift store or on the eBay. Ask your grandkids for help with that. TomTom, go find one.
You're listening to The Van Full of Candy Show. 2 all-beef patties, and that's it.
Hey, everybody, we're back.
Question is, what kind of beef?
Oh, is it 3D printed mastodon?
I think that's what we should. I think that's what we should be now.
Yeah. Always hears TomTom as Tauntaun.
TomTom.
Yeah. Get your Tauntaun. Mount it to your dash. All right, guys, we've got so much to still get to, but we need to bring it. We need to bring it in. We need to center.
Slow it down.
I know it's a fast-paced world, and I know we're talking about how much we've got to get done, but you have to take a break for you.
Yeah.
You have to let yourself have a little bit of time in this world.
Center.
Because, your time in this world is limited. So take some of it back.
Breathe.
Put it in your pocket. And let yourself be a little selfish with your time.
Yeah.
It's this or that, guys. It used to be a game. Now it's a deep dive into the us. So.
Because this isn't a game.
It's not. Life is not a game. This or that is not a game.
And this is the creepy crawly edition of this or that.
Oh, the creep. Oh no. Okay. Well, see, now you're taking the Zen, and you're harming it.
Whatever.
All right.
Take your breath. Get it out. Here we go.
Okay. Here we go.
This. Be in a room full of snakes. Or that. Be in a room full of spiders.
Why have you done this to this or that? This is supposed to be where we find our calm.
But you have to challenge yourself. You have to get down to the real. This is where the nightmares come from, right? And if you don't face them,
okay,
how are you ever going to get better?
We can't move forward without going through. Okay.
It's got to get worse
before
it gets better.
Yeah, guys.
Sadly.
When you're walking through hell, don't stop.
No.
You keep going.
But this time you have to pick a room.
Yeah.
And which room do you want to take your 15-minute break in?
Okay, so everybody. Okay, so there's questions. What kind of spiders?
Oh, all
what kind
of them.
Snakes.
Every kind.
Everybody's leaning more towards this. But Pora's all about that. Pora's not messing with the snakies. Oh, I don't like spiders.
I hate them both.
Yeah.
But I know my answer.
Snakes or spiders? Snakes or spiders? And we just have to assume that this is all neutral. It's not like you're dropped in here and they're aggressive. It's just they're hanging out, you're hanging out.
You're laying on the ground.
No, it's not laying.
And
no, we can't.
Yes.
Oh.
And they're crawling all over you.
No.
Spiders or snakes?
No. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking for. Just because we're in the same room doesn't mean they aren't roaming free. Okay.
No, they're on you. How about that?
No.
Well, it's got to be the worst case scenario. It's not like you're in a room and they're behind a glass case and you're enjoying them.
It's not like we're in the amphibian exhibits.
Right.
It's okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, at least you can keep an eye on where the snakes are going. You never really know where spiders are at any given time.
True.
Sure.
And it's dimly lit.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. It's dimly lit.
No, I don't like any of
with flickering candlelight.
Okay, you know what, Rachel? I don't need that.
What'd Rachel say?
Technically, every day is a room full of spiders. You just don't see them. Yeah, thank you.
True.
I don't need that. Now great. I've seen spiders in here. I've killed so many black widows. All right, well, I've got to go. I think most of us are leaning towards this, but Pora's had a bad that.
Oh.
Or a bad this.
Bad
so
this?
they're going with that.
Wow.
So I think
I thought it would be like 90 to 100% avoiding the snakes.
No, I think
I cannot.
I think you underestimated people's dislike of spiders.
Okay.
So yeah,
All
a lot
right.
of us with this. I think I'm going this
All right.
as well.
Well, good luck with your snakes.
Well, I mean, we can be friends, guys.
I don't know.
All right.
All right. I did say this was Creepy Crawly edition.
Yeah,
right?
well, I'm glad this one wound up being the abbreviated one then.
Okay.
Because we've got
Well, we don't
one
have
more.
to. We can speed round.
Well, we
this,
gotta
this
get
or
back.
that now.
No.
Would you this
Okay.
put your hand in a beehive?
No.
Or that put your hand in a snake's nest?
What is with all the snakes?
I'm working through something.
I guess.
I hate snakes. I cannot stand them.
You know what? I used to like this or that.
You know, sometimes we have to deal with the hard issues.
That's fair, I guess.
It's not
fair.
It's
but
not all fun popcorn and candy time here.
Yeah, since we do have to get to one more traffic and we do have one more break and goodbye, this will be, thankfully,
The
this'll
abbreviated
be-
edition.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Creepy Crawly.
Yeah, poor over there starting to very much not like Jason. I get it. I get it too.
I've always got that. But thank you for joining that club. That's nice.
Beehive or snake pit. Yeah, I think I'm following Mickey here. Beehive. If you're gentle, they won't do anything. This is why you see beekeepers just scooping bees into hives.
Yep.
Wait.
We can do a palate cleanser on a super quick one too.
All right.
It may be necessary.
We'll do, yeah. But penguins go in snake den for sure. Bees are unpredictable.
Ugh.
Used to own a big ball python, and they're harmless.
Until they wrap around your neck.
And now Poor's jumping in. The bees are predictable. You're sowing just discourse bad. You're pitting the chat against each other. And
Good.
All right, I've got to go with this. I got to go.
You're gonna do beehive? I would do beehive.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a
quick. We got time.
This: be on a boat attacked by the Kraken.
Okay.
Or in a house attacked by Godzilla. Is that better? Is that clean? Is that nice?
You know what? It shouldn't be, but it absolutely is.
When this is the nice one,
yeah.
then you know we've dug deep. We've hit some nerves.
No, Poor. Do not ask if a beehive is soup. We can't. We can't cross-pollinate.
Not now.
Penguin.
This
house with Godzilla.
Be on a boat attacked by the Kraken.
Open waters.
Or that house attacked by Godzilla.
Okay.
And I'm assuming Godzilla's using the fire on that attack.
I thought they were just stomping, so we might be able to, or kicking over. Everybody's going
Both.
Godzilla.
Oh.
Everybody's going Godzilla.
Yeah.
Because, Poor again brings up a good point here at the last second. Don't want to drown. Would rather be smashed.
True.
Yeah.
Smash me.
Yeah. Every time. We're going that. Godzilla.
And that was this, or
let's run quickly
that
away from the writhing nests and dens of this week's this or that. Oh, I wanted my calm, and you took it.
One more check in with.
Yeah, real quick. We got to pop back up to Chopper Tad, see how this is resolved.
Yes.
All right, guys, Chopper Tad again, and as expected, in a situation like the chase we've been keeping up to date on, we have wound up in space. It was inevitable, really. A fast-paced, full-throttle situation like the one we were monitoring. If it continues long enough, it is virtually guaranteed that it will eventually wind up in space.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Rotorboat's cabin is apparently atmospherically pressurized and equipped with life support functions. So we have been able to continue keeping tabs on this chase. The laws of physics, long ago largely ignored, have now been completely thrown out the window, and any sort of tenuous grasp we once had on the logic or through line driving the spectacle has also been completely lost. So I do believe, though the chase seems like it will continue forever, it is also no longer impacting the commute below. So I think I'm just going to cut bait and let this one go. It's certainly been a wild ride and an eventful experience, but at some point you just kind of get desensitized to the constant explosions and the ever-increasingly more improbable situations and just feel like you need to read a book or go for a walk to reconnect with reality. So I'm going to angle the KUTZ Rotorboat back toward the horizon and make a gradual, controlled re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. And maybe, I don't know, see if there's a park or somewhere I can land and just touch grass for a few minutes. So until next time, this has been Chopper Tad with your KUTZ traffic report. Back down to you guys.
Yeah, it will always eventually wind up in space. That's
how it works.
That's how it happens. All right, guys, we've gotten you all caught up with traffic. We've given you the willies.
What else do you want?
Yeah. What more do you need?
Jeez.
A van full of candy show is giving you everything.
That's right.
We give and we give and we give. And you want gift cards? Oh,
can you call us?
Come on.
Come on.
All right, Van Full of Candy Show. We've just got a little bit of time. We're going to head out for one more break. Say goodbye. We'll be right back.
You've done all you can eat before, but do you really know your true potential? Test your limits at the Chew Factory, the area's premier endurance buffet. We know that when you go to an all-you-can-eat restaurant, you don't just want a passive experience. All you can eat isn't just a slogan, it's a challenge. And you want a buffet that'll bring the fight to you. You want the Chew Factory. At the Chew Factory, all of our food is served in endurance testing portions for the true ultra eater. Steak by the bucket. Waffles the size of drywall sheets. Try our rich, creamy 7-cheese fettuccine Alfredo served in an 18-gallon aquarium. And if that wasn't enough, Our tables are made of birthday cake. So once you hit the bottom of your plate, you can just keep powering on through. And come out to the Chew Factory this weekend to test our latest mind-shattering special gut-buster affront to God. What do you get when you take 4 pounds of lasagna, a half dozen pancetta-wrapped chili dogs, slather it all in Winnipeg-style barbecue sauce, and wrap it up in a batter-dipped tortilla the size of a sleeping bag, then throw it all in the deep fryer for 36 hours? You get the all-new Ass Blaster Coronary Disaster 9000 from the Chew Factory. Stare into the face of madness and bite it back! Discover your true potential at the Chew Factory Endurance Buffet, where it's all you can eat when we say it is, and not a bite sooner.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
If you are sick and tired of thumbing the hell out of your smartphone to make words and would rather be typing like a good old-fashioned secretary, come on out to Just Your Type.
Hi there, I'm Clark Randall. I'm the owner and teacher of Just Your Type, typing school for adults. We use actual Smith Corona typewriters from the 1950s. Every finger gets a workout, and you will build real hand muscles like your grandpappy used to have. Here are just a few things you'll learn in our beginner class.
Paper placement, bang the fingers, positive posture, thumbs are for space bars, words per minute in the workplace, hand cramps and hydration, and smear the white out. Classes are every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. We're located next to Up and Smoke Shop on Hammer Time Road.
Hey, Van Full of Candy listeners, Jason here, and I just wanted to thank all of you for your support and for listening to our silly, silly show. I also want to let all of you know that you can now listen to the Van Full of Candy show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever podcast app you like the most. No judgment. So if you missed a show or you just want to relive the episode where we said that funny thing about that stuff, then you're in luck. And if that wasn't enough, we also have our parody commercials over on SoundCloud. So if you just want to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop without all the mouth work, then head on over there. And if you have any ideas for commercials that you want us to do, please email them to us at vanfulofcandy@gmail.com or leave us a voicemail on our hotline at 802-468-7822. Don't worry, we won't answer it, so you don't have to actually talk to us.
If you're looking for a refined fried chicken experience, might we suggest the Elegant Hen? 2-piece and a biscuit, a bucket of mixed nonsense from whom knows where. Not at the Elegant Hen, no. Our menu changes daily, and each order comes complete with a handwritten history of the animal you will now have the great pleasure, nay, honor, of consuming. This week's special, Gwyneth the Enchanting. 4 pieces of Gwyneth in an ornate hand-carved cedar box, chosen by Gwyneth herself. 3 green beans arranged just so, a rosemary and dill cornbread square, and 7 Talon paintings, painstakingly completed by Gwyneth herself over the course of several weeks, signed with her delicate but pronounced peck in the corner of each canvas. All of this for just $6.99. The Elegant Hen, located just off the eastbound Business 48 Bloom Park off-ramp, between the Puff and Choke Smoke and Vape Cellar and Shifty Eric's predatory cash advance Lonarium. A terrible location, but a fried chicken experience beyond your wildest imaginations.
You're listening to The Van Full of Candy Show. It smells like you think it would.
Yeah, like fine
chicken.
Yeah, fine fried chicken in a cedar box.
That's right.
Or mystery mammoth meat.
Yeah, and you know the way food in your car lingers the next morning. You get back and you're like, oh.
No, what did I?
What was that? Pizza? Huh?
All right, guys. Hey, that's all we got.
That's it.
That's literally all we got. We wanted to give you one more heads up because we are in full swing for donation season. You got a couple extra bucks? Maybe give them to Mickey and KUTZ. KUTZFM.org/donate is currently the best way to get that money in. when the Facebook donation page is back up and going, we'll point you in that direction.
Yeah.
But it's probably best to just send it straight in anyway.
Or buy one of these.
Buy a mug.
Yeah.
Get yourself a shirt.
Yeah.
Just support.
Do something.
Support local
Feel
freeform
good about
radio.
yourself for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll see where the money goes. It goes to continuing to hear us. So, and all the other fine programming on KUTZ.
There are
FM.
tons.
Oh, so much.
And what I noticed, the Thursdays are packed.
Yeah.
It looks like there's 6 shows.
Yeah.
So, you can make a whole day of it.
Well, and I've been complimenting Mickey directly,
Yeah.
like just messaging over some of the music choices. I've submitted some music. I've heard them pop up every once in a while.
Yeah.
But he's got, I enjoy.
Very eclectic.
Oh, yeah. Lots of fun stuff, but I pointed out how much I specifically enjoyed the Cowboy Bebop original soundtrack stuff that pops up there.
Okay.
So that's so good. You can listen. I can listen to all 5 discs. And weirdly, I'm probably one of the only people that would notice it. The Josie and the Pussycat soundtrack that also keeps popping up.
There was a song on there last week. It was a French song. It was a lady singing in French, but she was kind of screaming and yelling. And I wanted to text and ask what that song was, but I was driving.
Well.
So if you're listening, if Mickey's still there, tell me what that song is because I liked it. It almost sounded like Zsa Zsa Gabor or something like that.
Well, we love cuts. You love cuts. We're on cuts. You love
We
that we're
all
on
love
cuts. We
cuts.
love that we're on cuts. So support them.
Yeah.
KUTZFM.org/donate. And that's it for us, guys. We'll see you next week, or we'll see you tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon,
Or Friday evening.
Whenever you're hearing this, we'll be there for you.
Or on a podcast.
Yeah, check out the podcast.
Or on SoundCloud.
Wherever you get podcasts, SoundCloud/Vanful of Candy, all of the things. You can find us. Even when we're away, we're with you. So,
Always.
So that's the end of Vanful of Candy show for this week. I've been Jesse.
I've been Jason.
Have a good week, everybody. We will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
The extra time.
Yeah, that's the show.
Mickey was saying that could be a couple songs. There's a lot of French songs in there.
Okay.
So yeah.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Well, another fun program. And yeah, we should give Mickey access to all the commercials. I'd love to hear him pop
Absolutely.
up during the day as well. So yeah.
I'll put him in the folder and I'll share a link to the folder.
Yeah, let's make sure we have all of them because
there's over 40 at this point.
Yeah, I just can't remember if all of them have, like if all the commercials are represented. We'll go through our commercial folder and see if we have all of them. If not, we'll make sure they're all uploaded to wherever it's going.
Yeah.
Oh, so good, guys. So good. The show is it's my favorite. I'm going to have a funny
You got
funny
some
guy.
music to play? Or
I could.
We could revisit this or that.
No, we
Come
will
on.
not. No more.
Here's the last one.
All right, fine.
I don't remember.
Okay, then don't.
Wait, let me find it.
So we do have a couple voicemails. I got to listen to these.
Oh, let's play them on air.
I guess they must have rang straight through to me, which shouldn't be a thing. But yeah, I'll see how that goes. I don't know if had a couple people calling that. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to visit all of the stuff that came in.
All you have to do is listen to them.
Well, sure. I don't
Play them on
right
air.
now. Can't listen.
All right,
to
here's
them
the last one.
Okay.
This is bonus Patreon material.
Sure.
This swim with sharks that be in the jungle with lions.
Okay.
I should have started with that one. That was a little,
you had
easier.
You had to go back-to-back snakes.
Snake, spider.
I think swimming with sharks because you don't mess around with lions. They are not. Lions have no chill.
Yeah.
Sharks.
I think with the shark you have a chance, but if you don't, it's over. I mean, it's over quickly, regardless, right?
But I think sharks are less like actively interested in people.
It depends how hungry they are
Yeah,
at that
but
point.
lions, no chill.
No, and that's more. They may not be hungry; they're just defending. Sharks aren't defending; they're just going to eat you if they're hungry.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and lions they'll just
They'll rip you apart.
Play with it. It doesn't even matter. They just something's moving. I'm gonna go eat that.
Yeah. That was bonus this
Bonus or that, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Lion. Well, see now. Yeah, sharks aren't guaranteed attack. Lions are lazy. They say hello, slow and easy. Yeah, exactly. So everybody was going sharks on that one. So, all right, guys. Yeah. So I'm at I guess, really funny guy. I'm in love. That's his actual name.
Hey, funny guy.
Is going to be coming through here in a couple minutes. He's
a actual human being is coming.
Yeah.
To the studio.
He wanted to. He asked last weekend if he'd come in and record something for like an audition thing or something. And so he messaged before we got started asking if I was going to be here, and just coincidentally, we are. So he's gonna come in, and we're gonna record a thing for him to I guess audition. I don't know if it was for Atlanta.
What is it?
The Donald Glover, Danny
Glover? Or his son?
Yeah, Gambino.
For a show?
Yeah.
For a TV show?
I think so. Or
Nice.
maybe the producers of Atlanta are doing something. I'm not sure. But
is it a video? Like he's a
Yeah.
It's a okay. So it's like a audition via video.
I think so.
That's cool.
And he just wanted to use the stage because of the interesting backdrop.
Nice.
So. All right. All right, guys. We're going to head out. I have to see. Hold on. Let me see if anybody's doing anything. Don't want to waste audience when we can pass it along, when we can share the love.
Pass the candy along.
So we are... Am I even logged in?
Hit that raid.
Talk to the food banks and food rescue organizations.
Okay.
Whoa, that was abrupt.
Oh, these are your... Okay, so
What?
I don't even know. This is your stuff. I got to see if it...
My stuff?
Because you're logged... Or no, you're not even logged in.
What
Or
are you talking about?
I'm not sure.
For what?
Wait, who's logged in on this one? Yeah, this is the Van Full of Candy Show. So you're not following that many. So I got to go to the other computer and see who we're going to send to.
yeah.
So I'll be right back.
All right, don't go anywhere. Raids are the backbone of meeting new people and meeting new shows and seeing what content they have, whether it's games or podcasts or utter silliness or, you know, all that good stuff. It's better than TV. I mean, TV has its place, right? But us, community of people who, and I hate to say create content, but that's just what it is. That's what it's called, and I'm sure it'll change. It'll be called something different soon, but it's like this is our outlet. This is where the creatives get to do stuff, and you get to see it, and you get to see, you know, how it's made and the back, you know, the back room, and I don't even know what I'm talking about. How the sausage is made.
We don't have a whole lot of friends.
Okay. We don't have a lot of people that we follow on right now, but Booty Mashup. Booty Mashup is where you're getting rated. And if you don't know what Booty Mashup is, they take two songs with, you know, similar beats, mix them together. Dare I say, mash them up? Yeah.
All right, so guys,
Get back on the mic, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
yeah. So I'll send it over to Booty Mashup. They're basically the only smaller people that we follow right now that are on. We
And
could look
the name
for
Booty's
writers
in
and
it.
all that other stuff, but I just got to get ready for the rest of the night. So thanks for hanging out, guys. We will see you later. Hold on for the raid. Enjoy some music with Booty Mashup. It's always a fun time. See you later tonight, 8:30 for Loudmouths. Have a good time. Hold on for the raid.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And the one thing about raids is they always kind of end abruptly. Like you're in the middle of a sentence and then next thing you know, you've been raided. So I'm going to keep talking just in case. Okay.